getting your Avenger. You've fled from Teemo's palace, you've made your way into the Moss Shooter under excruciating desert conditions. Just as you enter into the small backwater city, you come under heavy blast of fire, darting off to one of the side streets. As you come to the end of the street, you come to face this lovely, very cheap and tacky looking neon sign saying Devil's Pit Cantina. And you quickly dart inside. Inside, you get the musty aroma of various smoke going on, incense, spices. Definitely some drugs going on in here somewhere. And the aroma, the faint, low, sweet aroma of alcohol. Thank you very much, babe. Pizza.
Anyone else smell that? It smells good.
So in the background, you hear the usual sort of, boppy cantina music that you tend to expect from these kinds of establishments.
So the canteen is still active, even though there's gunfire going on.
Well, they don't really care. They're kind of used to it.
Cool.
So you should all now have seen the cantina.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
So just as you went in through these steps there, I'm just going to put your tokens down quickly.
Yep. There we go.
There you go, Gerald.
There you go.
Oh, those are amazing.
Oh yeah.
Sybil's like an otter.
Yeah, the closest find to your race was the ferret, so...
I love it.
Cool.
As you quickly got inside, the cantina bar owner looks over from the bar. What do you want, you cunts? What are you doing in the bar? There's this red-skinned, rather muscular-looking Deveronian with these two grand horns sticking up around the back, and he's sat there just cleaning out a glass.
I'm going to shout, hide us, we'll make it worth your while.
Great. Okay, can you make a persuasion check for me?
Oh god, I was really hoping it wasn't going to be me.
You all can decide something, so you effectively got the space of a round to do something.
Okay. Check out my mind. Oh wait.
I think
What's persuasion?
So you can try and talk to somebody. In this cantina there is a few patrons in some of the booths. There's a dancer up on stage. And you've got the bar patron behind the bar.
Was there persuasion you wanted me to roll?
Yeah.
Okay. +1. Alright. Yeah. Oh man.
Oh no, I can't see the roll. Where is it? Oh wow. Okay. Can I be like, please, and try and persuade as well to help?
Yeah. Okay.
I jump on Sabala's shoulder, like even higher.
So mine was 13 with disadvantage.
Okay. Cool. Anyone else want to do anything?
Sorry.
Oh.
8. Oh no.
Lame.
Right. What I'd say is with that one, because you're helping all kind of do the same action. You can take Spala's 16, or you can try and roll again just one more time.
Sabala's 13 because it
No, I'll take it because you do it as a normal roll.
Oh,
Without
thank you.
disadvantage.
Okay.
Because you're all trying to roll. Ken, you want to do anything?
I'm drinking a pancake.
You seem to be mistaking this place as a gay bar.
Kind of accent. Time for a drink.
So the bar patron sort of looks over you very curiously. Looks to the redskins, the brackets. I'll be with you in a minute, and he sort of lifts up one side of the bar to actually allow the three of you to come in, leaving Ken at the bar.
Cool,
so you
cool.
go into the bar, and he directs you towards the closet at the back place.
Cool. Whilst we're in this closet, I would like to take some time and say hello to Sybil and say, "You are so fluffy."
And I'm gonna be like, oh, And I'm gonna hold out my paw and be like, feel how soft my fur is.
I'm gonna like hold my hand up to one of your mouths or both your mouths.
And then I'm gonna grab Peepers and I'm gonna be like, feel him, he's amazing.
Cool. So Ken, you're at the bar. The barman turns around to you. All right, that was unexpected. What can I get you?
Like I said, something strong and another way out of here.
Well, you're out of luck, boy. That's the only exit in and out of this place.
Then I'll take something
But
strong.
it's all the same. I'll give you some whiskey.
I'll take that.
That's 10 credits, please.
I'll pay the man and head towards one of the corner booths and attempt to hide.
Okay, cool. Can you roll a stealth check for me?
Yeah.
Or the stealth or deception, your choice.
I'll go with stealth.
It's disadvantage as well, mate.
Yeah.
Still 16.
Not bad. Okay, cool. So not long afterwards, you hear this sort of low, grunting, sniffling sound from Teemo's guards. As a few seconds later, two very thick-set-looking Gamorreans walk in. Now, for those of you who don't remember what Gamorrean looks like, they're large, hulking beasts, very pig-like in appearance, with green skin. They start screaming at the barman. There's a few words exchange in Hatti, so they can understand him, and they start looking around. So, okay. Ken, one of them focuses in on you as they're sort of snuffling around and giving you the once over. Can you roll another deception check for me?
Deception.
Yeah.
Oh,
Should be in a plus, but it's still. Right. Okay.
I would like to take some of this turn while I'm fussing Sybil there. I am also basically casting guidance on her.
Okay. So what's that do?
Guidance gives us, you touch one willing creature before the power ends, a target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to one ability check of its choice. It can roll a die before or after making the ability check. The power then ends.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool stuff.
I want to just be trying to listen to try and hear if I can what's going on.
Yeah, if you want to. What's your passive perception?
My passive is not that good. 12.
Okay, well, to be fair, these guards aren't exactly being quiet. You sort of detect, sort of looking through some keyholes on the door, that they've sort of focused in on your comrade, the bounty hunter that you'd paid to help get you out of this place, Teemo's place. Quite clearly, he's been recognised.
What's going on out there?
I'm gonna like just wait to see what the next move is, but kind of ready myself to make a move if necessary.
Now, I've got foresight. Can I see? Because I can perceive the environment around me using the force. Can I see what's going on even though I'm in the closet?
A euphemism for your character being gaze. So, your special foresight.
Mhm.
Actually, but yeah, I'm gonna nick you away for a second.
Okay.
So, with your foresight, you very quickly pick up that the dark side has started to surround these Gamorreans. The dark side always surrounds those before a kill.
Interesting. Guys, that guy who helped us bust out, he's in trouble.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Oh god. I'm gonna try and. Oh shit. I'm gonna try and sneak out of the closet and hide, like duck beneath the bar, trying to get closer.
Yeah, and I'm gonna, I guess, send Peepers out. He's gonna be your backup, Rod.
Alright.
Yeah.
So, you moving out of the closet?
Yeah. I'm coming out of the closet, guys. I'm gonna try and sort of low creep through the door. I don't know if it's a zippy door or whatever. And try to like, yeah, while the focus is on him, try to like sneak closer, like under the bar kind of thing.
Okay. Does a window here somewhere? Yeah. So you can do so quite easily if you want to move your
Okay.
character around.
Like about here.
Okay.
And as well, just so you're aware, Peepers is tracking him with him on my command.
This big flying beast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jaguar.
It's a good thing that they're not really paying attention, nor are they that perceptive.
Oh, he's like crawling. Come on, you've seen Jags. They can.
Yeah.
Right. Fair enough. Okay. So, Ken, what are you doing?
I'm going to wait until they make any sort of move towards me. Handle my blaster ready. I will activate the palm jammer.
Okay. So, what's the point of doing that?
Block transmissions from unenhanced communication devices in a 100-foot radius.
Oh, that's so much.
McGlucky!
The big start to squeal and snuff, but you see almost like a malicious grin come across there. If you could think they could smile, but it's a pig in the head. And can you all roll for initiative?
Come on.
Do we roll initiative with disadvantage?
No, initiative is normal.
22! Which means it was a natural 20. Look at that!
I'm gonna try and use this sheet.
Me and Sybil kicking some ass here.
Right? Oh,
Ken! Whoa!
Okay, not so good, but you know.
Zero letting the team down there.
Remains a bloody month. Okay, Zero, do you need to take in initiative orders?
Sorry?
Are you just taking initiative orders, Sam, or do you want me to do it?
Oh, I did it, didn't I?
no, you're taking the order.
No, you're doing the who's first, second, third and stuff.
We put it
Oh, God. Yes,
I'd remind you now.
No, I forgot. Yeah, right. Hang on. Yeah, I did it.
Well, I guess we can't do pizza.
Okay.
While you write that down quickly, Zarad, Peepers comes directly after Sybil, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. He doesn't need to open.
Okay, and... Ken, what's your character's name again?
Dozer.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Yeah. Okay, and I got a dead, and then you got a...
The Warriors got 111, by the way.
That's going to ring in baddies. And they roll 11. Okay, cool. So it is all of them.
So we're going to do
Yeah, I'm going to take the first shot.
Durzo shot first.
Alright, who you hit first then?
I'll just aim for the closest one.
Well, they're both close. Left or right?
Left one.
Cool. Alright, go to hit then.
Would I have disadvantage on this?
No, it's not your normal roll.
Okay, cool. So I have advantage from stealthy.
Oh, is it because your first attack?
Yeah, any attack. My first attack against somebody that hasn't moved yet. I'll take the 25.
For the 13. Cool. Yeah, go ahead. Mate.
For 7 damage.
Was that with your blast pistol?
Yeah, my hold up.
Oh, you... Okay, cool. Right. Next.
Next is Sabala.
Sabala. So, I am.
Wait.
Gonna move.
Sorry, it's Nick the Pizza.
I am gonna move out here, so it's 5. How do we do it before?
Precise.
Yeah. If I get to here where the arrow is pointing,
Yeah.
is that can I see those pig people? No problem.
Yeah, easily.
Cool. Are either of them armed?
Yeah, they're both armed with barber axes.
Fantastic. That one that Durzo's just hit and is reeling, I am going to put my hand out and rip that Vibrax out of his hand with force disarm. But I'm
Okay,
also
get those.
going to throw in 3 force points. So this is, you select they have to make a strength or dexterity saving throw to hold on to the weapon, but because I've spent 3 force points, can they please make it with disadvantage?
Okay, cool. Right. So that was 20. Yeah, okay, cool. 19.
Ah, fuck yeah, DC was 13. Okay, right. In that case, I'm going to use 2 more force points to do a cantrip as a bonus action, and I am just going to. You know what? Let's do some lightning magic. Just really, really pissed off that I haven't actually done that, but that rolled an 8, so I doubt that hits him.
No.
Fucking hell!
You just kind of just you see the electrical shocking just go up the wall, hit the light, and then like the power stop goes out for a second and comes back.
You see that online.
Cool.
And just turns to you, stop blowing up holes in our bloody cantina!
Can I make it back there in my with my
Yeah.
movement? Give me that axe. Nope. Electrify. Nope. Run away. That is my
Cool.
turn.
Little ball of chaos at Sabala. Sybil, you're up.
Ooh, okay, right. I'm trying to remember stuff. So basically, I am going to use my critical analysis to add my, I think it was intelligence modifier to Peepers, if I remember correctly.
Half your intelligence modifier round up.
Oh, half of it. So it's 1, wasn't it? Yeah, so it will add 1 to his attack roll. Let me write this down while I'm saying it. And then I would use Sick'em, which is one of my maneuvers.
Okay, cool.
Which will mean I think he can move and hopefully fully roll to attack. Is that right? Am I using this right?
Right. You can use reaction to attack with a superiority dice added to the damage if you hit, and then you can do a normal attack.
Jesus, that's powerful.
Yeah. So
It wouldn't
okay.
mean as much damage as you can get. So
Yeah. Okay. So all right. Let me do this. So it's 1d20. Does he have anything to hit? I'm just panicking. Sorry. Oh yeah, +5, and then so it's +6 plus my thing. I think. Oh, damn it.
Oh, you plus your dice on the damage if you hit, not on to hit. So you plus 1 to hit, plus 6, yeah.
No, it's got +5 to hit.
Yeah, but plus 2 1 for your critical analysis. So
Yeah, that's
yeah.
what it said though.
Yeah. No, I thought you were saying to add your thing as well. That's fine.
No, 10 doesn't hit anyways. So 10 doesn't hit. So doesn't Peters now get another attack because that was using his reaction? Yeah, so he'll have another go at an attack. Sorry guys, I'm fucking this around.
New
Right,
character, who dis?
Yeah. New copy.
another 10. Never mind.
It'd be 11 because it's still plus 6 for.
It still doesn't. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm gonna just there. Get out of the way. That's me and Peter's done. For now.
Oh, cool.
Okay. I guess it's me then. Okay. I'm gonna fly over. Not fly. I'm gonna like parkour over the bar,
Okay.
and then with my vibro staff, just run forward and try to whack the guy. Specifically this guy.
Okay, cool. Go for it.
I'm gonna whack him with my stick because that's how I roll. Yeah. I know I should be doing the character sheet thing, but the character sheet takes up so much of my map.
You know there's a button so you can pop it out in its own window.
That makes life so much easier.
Yeah, it's great if you've got two screens as well. Just throwing it out there.
I wish I had.
Yeah, I work off a single laptop screen, so.
I've got my laptop plugged into the two work monitors.
Yeah.
First, huh? And then that works.
I have Nerdvana in this place. Oh no!
I wrote disadvantage, but I didn't need to.
Yeah, I will go with 21. Come on
Oh, God.
Whacking good.
Cool. That's. I'm probably just gonna do this old school because I'm used to do it. 1d6 plus 3. Oh. There we go. Yeah. 5. But then I'm going to use a key point, or not key point, a focus point, sorry, excuse me, to do flurry of blows, and try to hit him with some unarmed attacks. So whack him with a stick, punch, kick, whatever. So yeah.
Cool, go for it.
18.
Yeah, that hits.
Nice. And should I just roll the second one now, or?
Yeah, draw the second one.
Actually, what I'll do is I'll roll the first one, but I want to try and knock him prone, so I'm going to try and sweep his legs out. So if you could make a dexterity save, please.
Okay, yeah. You're. Ooh.
God damn, where did I put my DC? It's. I'm pretty sure it's. I think my DC is 13, yeah.
Yeah, no, he failed.
Oh, sweet. So he gets knocked prone?
Yeah.
I'll do the damage for that roll because I haven't done that yet. Mug shit. Okay. So the damage for the first punch, or kick, I suppose, through the legs is 5.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try and, with my second throw attack, try to like elbow him in the chest while he's on the floor. And I get it because he's prone.
Great.
Mug shit. And again.
So your martial arts training was it's all directed at people who could fight back, not for wrestling people in the arena. So you weren't quite able to armbar him and
Yeah.
but you did that, which is good. But you will get the impression from the hits you've done so far. You're not sure if it's just the fact that they're really fat or if they've just got thick skin. But whatever you've done to them hasn't really made as much impact as you thought it has.
Okay. Wait, can I just check this?
So is it the guard's turn now?
I think that's all I'm gonna need. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Cool. So the one that you picked up is going to spend half his movement to
Get on.
and he's going to move. Terrible thing. And do it that way. So you do get an opportunity on him.
With my stick. 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Hey, 9 damage.
Nice.
Does Sterling get
Yeah, I guess you would actually. Yeah, if you're using a range weapon or not. Yeah, that's fine. Can you roll opportunity on that one as well? Ken?
Oh, there he is.
So no, that doesn't hit. Sorry, I think I don't do fumbles, so it's slowly handled. Right, okay, so is the guard's turn? No?
yeah.
Brilliant stuff. Okay, so that one and one up to keepers. He's gonna go welly at that one. So does 24 hit?
Maybe. Yeah.
Great.
Have you seen Peepers' character sheet as well there, Kate?
Yeah, I've got it up. Yeah,
Cool,
I've got
cool,
both of them up.
Can Peepers please take 17 points of damage?
He's nearly dead. He's got 5 left. Okay. Yep.
He's the pig sort of grunts and sniffs it, kicks him in the side. The other one down here is going to turn to Durzo and have a swipe at him. Right, so he misses the attack. He beds his axe into the wall behind you. Yes, he's turned up.
Okay, those are your backup.
I'm going to keep taking shots.
While you're taking shots as well, by the way, I'm going to use targeted strike. So with this, when an ally makes an attack against a creature, which I'm sure you're going to do, Kenny, use your reaction, which will be my reaction, to expend a superiority die, and you add superiority that word, die to the attack roll and the damage roll if it hits. So add 1d6, Kenny.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah. I feel like my bad luck is I've passed the torch on.
No, that's not on you.
Right. Is there anything for you, Durzo?
Yeah, that'll be it for me.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Right.
Right, that's
Sabala is going to come back out here and shout at this fella, "Leave my friends alone!" and cast feedback, which is a DC 13 intelligence save, please.
Oh,
I'm 29 for that or if I fail that. Yeah, he failed.
Woo! 1d4. Hold on. There he is. Yeah. 3. Take 3 psychic damage, please.
Cool.
And then I'm going to take
Just
2.
more irritated with the headache.
I'm going to do 2 more force points to do a cantrip as a bonus action. Excuse me. And I am. Oh, no, wrong one. Sorry. I am going to do force pull.
Mhm.
Is that the one that's. Which one's got the most damage done to it, basically?
The one by Peepers at the moment.
One by Peepers. Yeah, sure, we'll use force pull to him. He needs to take a DC 13 strength.
Yeah, fails that.
Fantastic. He takes 1d4 damage, which I will not do for him. And medium creature can be moved up to 5 feet, so I'd like to move it 5 feet away from Peepers. And the fact that it's moved out of Peepers' range, does that mean Peepers gets an attack of opportunity?
Not if it's force movement, I don't think.
Okay.
Not for sport movement, no.
Okay, that's fair enough. Yeah, so he's been pushed away from Peepers and ready. Actually, no. Can I take cover down here?
Yeah, you take cover.
Cool.
While you're behind that bar, you do effectively have the benefit of half cover.
Nice. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna stay there then.
Okay, great stuff. Alright, who next?
Me.
It is civil, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to administer aid on Peepers because this poor boy is on death's door. So it's 1d6 plus 2. He gets 3, so he's now up to 5, 6, 8. Ooh, 8! And then I'm going to move closer to him, but cover. Sorry, I'm just trying to think what to do. Right, I'm going to move here, so she's still in cover, and that's going to be at the end of her turn, and then Peepers is just going to go straight in, move there, straight in for an attack on that guy. 1d20 plus 5. 15?
Just hits.
Oh god. Something. Wait, is that... Oh no, is that 2 attack? How do I do my attack on that?
That is just to attack there. Peepers doesn't have a specific attack on the thing, so it is just.
Okay. Sorry, I've just got to find out what his damage is. 1d8 plus 3 is my damage roll. Cool. 1d8 plus 3. So 6 points of damage.
Okay, yeah, that's great. Cool.
And Peepers is now going to move over here, so we're, I think, within 5 foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, of each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Cool.
fine. Cool. Alright, who's next? Raising non-ship.
That would be me. I have to decide my fate. Hang on. Okay, I'm going to. Bugger. I mean, I'm not going to bugger. I'm going to.
Bugger the pig.
Yeah. Risky. I don't know if I should engage the other guy if I should be technical. I'm just gonna keep back in. I think. Oh, I don't know if this is the right move. Okay, I'm gonna. First of all, I'm gonna hit him with technical weapon. It's a duck weapon. Yeah. Let's try to get used to the habit of using the sheet thing here. Damn it! I keep rolling disadvantage because I forget to change. I'll turn that off.
So, which one's the attack? 14 and 16?
The first one. Because it was a disadvantage, so the first roll would be 14.
I'll be nice and I'll take the 16 because 14 is AC.
Okay.
So, take 16.
I've turned that off now. Okay, whap it.
Because it is the first fight, I want it all to die in the first fight.
Okay, let's see if that works. No, 1. Okay, 4. And then, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna flurry of blows. Use another key focus point, and try to hit this guy with an unarmed attack. Okay.
Yeah, that hits.
So hitting him with that, I'm going to impose the no reaction, which I don't have to do any rolls for. So if I hit him with that, he doesn't get a reaction. And what I can do, that's why I need to roll the damage for that. So he takes 7 points of damage.
7, cool.
And then, since he doesn't get a reaction, I'm going to move up to this guy without imposing a attack. And then do my other unarmed strike on him.
Whack, whack.
That's what it's all about. And I guess okay, did 5 damage to him.
Okay.
And that's going to end my turn of engaging the target behind me. That goes to hit their turn. Oh, actually, if I hit that guy as well, he doesn't get a reaction as well. No, I'm going to try and knock him front. Dexterity.
Fucking use this thing. Yeah, failed.
Oh, nice. So he's gone. Now I'm ending my turn.
Cool. So he's not prone as well, is he?
Yeah, that one is.
Great stuff. Cool. Not a little ninja icon just to represent your monk shit.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so the one down by Durzo is going to continue on wailing on the Zabrak he's just focused on. However, he's going to piercing little pig's girl. Go reckless.
Oh no, that's not very.
Does 15 hit?
That's my armor class.
Okay, in that case, I'm pretty sure 21 would hit. Great stuff. Take 10 points of damage for me.
Cool.
But you now do have a...
Oh, we've lost the Emperor.
We win!
Yay! We won D&D! Oh, we heard us. He's come back now.
So yeah, take 10 points of damage, and you now have advantage on tackles against him in the next round.
Cool.
Great stuff. Okay, and the one over here, he's going to take his movement to try and get up. That does give you an attack opportunity, am I right?
Not if he stands up. He can try to finish that one.
Great stuff. In which case, then he's going to stand up, and he's also going to let out.
Okay.
Okay, so I take it 24 would hit.
Yeah, but.
Well, and 14 misses. So,
yeah.
Take 9 points of damage.
Okay. Alright.
Okay, who's up next?
That would go back to Dozo.
Right. Please roll nice this time.
Yeah, you didn't need to.
It's not bad.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, I don't
You
need
can
the
do
advantage.
roll for advantage anyway, because you can get crit out of it. Okay, great, but still, it's all there.
Da-da-da. It's another 7 damage.
No send damage. Nice. Right, yep, he's taking a bit of damage, he's looking a bit bloodied.
Cool.
Got a few blast marks on him.
Good.
Alright, who next?
Okay, that goes to Savannah.
Cool. Now this fella here. Now he's got an axe in his hand. Does he have any other melee weapons like on him that he's wearing?
No, just the butter axe.
Just the axe.
I mean, I'm going to be honest with you, he's not even very well clad, in fairness. He's got some shitty, crappy leather armour on him. You're not sure if he's wearing.
Cool. And looking down this way
2
is.
seconds, guys. I need to go deal with the spider for Sarah, because she's screaming. Back in a minute.
Right. So I've got to be honest to Zerod and Durzo. If this way's clear, I'm getting the fuck out of Dodge, and you guys can sort that out.
Yeah, I'm the same. I need to protect people. By the way, just very quickly, every time I try to move something, the map is moving with me. If that makes
really?
any sense. So yeah, I'm trying to move people's stuff. Okay, it's not doing it now. It called me a liar.
It's always
Oh no. See, like, oh.
Left click, sorry, right click moves the map. I can tell you that much.
Yeah, I'm just picking. Okay, maybe that way. Oh, it's so confusing.
I'm gonna take a quick second to peek. But you'll be alright without me.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I'll be the first person to admit that.
Well, remember on your next go, you've still got guidance, so whatever you roll, you can add a D4 to it.
This is the thing. I don't know what Sybil can do because she sucks. Bless her. It's all on Peepers.
I should have given Peepers the guidance there. Shit.
So, up to you guys, what you're doing.
Cool. So this bit down here in the entrancey way, is that looking clear to to cut and run?
As far as you can tell, it appears fine.
Okay.
Bear in mind, you don't really know how people were following you when you came up that way.
That's true. Okay, cool. So I'm going to spend 2 force points to cast Force Disarm on this guy as a bonus action.
Cool. Go for it.
So that is a DC 13 saving, Dex or Strength saving throw.
Nat 20.
Okay, he fucking makes that. I figured he would. In that case, as my action, I'm gonna
He's
take.
quite disturbed by the fact his axe keeps going to get pulled away from
Yeah.
him.
I'm gonna use my action and go. Fine, fuck it. Take out my vibro claws and use the force, and all of a sudden these claws just start woof, 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 like going round me in saber storm, basically. So I have the equivalent of a spiritual weapon running around me, and it gives me a +3 bonus to my AC.
Cool.
Pretty fucking badass.
Yeah.
We shall try and find a little fucking set of laboratories for you.
Yeah, in fairness, my claws aren't that powerful. They're like D4 damage, but still,
That's
I've got the protection.
Great stuff. Is that everything you're doing for this one?
That's I'm going to use my movement to go over the bar and get just into this doorway.
Okay. Alright, go for it.
Yep, all moved over there.
Great stuff. Right, who next then?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless I can't find fucking weapons to use as a token, so we'll just say you got weapons.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna, try and use Sick'em again. So I'm down to one maneuver after this. So let me read that. So as my action, I am gonna command Peepers to go and savage a nearby enemy. And it will use his reaction to savage.
Okay.
Then he'll get another one of that. Can I add the ability score that Sabala got, that was given to Sybil from Sabala? Can I add that to?
Or the guidance,
Yeah.
just for civil, I'm afraid.
Okay, no worries.
Shit.
Thought I could try.
Mm.
Right. So, what's his name? Peepers is going in for an attack.
Did you have pack tactics?
Oh, he does have pack tactics. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, we're right next to Zerov. Yeah, so he gets advantage. Cool. So well, we've got 20 there. So plus and something.
Did you get correct?
Nope. So he will attack. Let me figure out. I've gotten it all written down on like 5 separate pages. So freaking.
This will be with your d6 as well,
Why?
because of your superiority die, because you attacked with the maneuver.
Oh, so he gets a what?
It gets the D, I think it's, what is it, D8 plus 3 and then a plus D6, 1D6 on top of it.
Ooh, plus 3 plus 1d6.
I'm relying on you guys to know your classes because I don't fucking know.
It's 10 points of damage, by the way, for that
Nice.
one. So his second attack, which will be his actual blow, so plus 5, 23.
Go for it if you get advantage.
Yeah, no, didn't it?
Oh,
That's okay.
please,
So
damage it.
1d8 plus 3. Does he get the 1d6? He doesn't.
No,
'Cause
not
it's
this
a normal
time.
attack. Yeah. 7 points of damage.
Nice.
Bear with me, because I think he's got some movement left. Speed. Oh, he's only got 5. That's okay. So I'm just going to move him next to the rod. So he's.
Okay.
Sorry.
You get an additional 10 when you use that maneuver as well, remember.
That's okay. Oh, okay. I'll move him that. I think that's about 10. I normally use the blocks. Yeah, it's fine. Cool. Yep. And that's our turn.
Great stuff. Okay, cool. So that boy you've just been savaging is looking pretty fucking bloody.
Cool. That would be my turn then.
You would get advantage on him anyway because he recklessly attacked last time.
Oh yeah, I do. Cool. Well, obviously I'm gonna whap him. That's the kill. Let's use the whappy stick.
I will just say that Sarah made amazing pretzels the other day.
Oh man, please can I just borrow Sarah?
Yeah.
And that.
You make chocolate sauce right now for Pippin.
Oh, boy. Either of them want to marry me instead?
Free.
Yeah,
Okay, so whap yourself silly with 7 points of damage.
nice.
And then I'm going to use my last focus point and adopt a defensive stance and use the action as my bonus action.
Disadvantage on attacks versus you for 1 round?
Yep.
Cool beans.
And I guess that's my turn as I sit there. So that'll be that turn.
Great stuff. Okay. So the Gamorrean that is right next to Durzo is going to continue attacking recklessly, squealing all the way. So
Bring it on.
I think it's 20 hits.
Yeah.
Good stuff because my natural one would. Okay. So 12. Take 7 points of damage.
7.
Again, you get advantage on attack special next turn. And the one you just whacked as well, he's going to also take a swing at you recklessly.
Okay.
I'm sure 24 hits.
Damn, was that just a straight roll, was it? Or...
Straight roll.
Yeah. Yeah, that hurt me.
Okay. Take 16 points of damage.
Oh god. Okay. I had 16 hit points left, but my supernatural ability allows me to get up with 1 hit point. The second heart just kicks in. I'm just alive with 1 hit point.
You just watch as this brutish pig-like guard just, returns the whapping favour and just clocks Zero right across the front of his face. Zero hits the ground and then he just fucking back up again.
It's that thing, he puts his hands down, pushes himself back up again.
My eyes are rolling across my head, but yeah, I'm alright. Still my defensive stance, technically.
Okay, top of the round.
Alright, okay, that goes to the desert again.
Right, let's try to kill this bastard.
Need a plate, really.
That hits.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Eight damage.
Nice. Yeah, you hit him somewhere in the shoulder region. Cool. So, next one.
Next is Sabala.
Yes.
No, that's self there. Cool. Well, I am. I'm gonna do the only thing that makes any sense, and I'm gonna head for this exit / entrance. What is outside in the desert?
You can see that there are a few stunned civilians sort of on the street, pointing towards the canteen, and you see at the far end there appears to be a few more sort of guards coming up.
So there are people converging on our location.
Yeah, but you'd say, going by how long it took you to run down the street, they're a good 5 to 10 minutes away.
Okay. Cool. That's my movement. Oh, no, it's not really my movement. But I'm going to move back inside a little bit so I'm not just on the exit. And I'm going to use my action to try and get Sybil's attention and try and get her over. So just basically signify that we can get out of here, okay? That is everything that I'm doing. I'm going to keep my Saber Storm going, but that is my turn.
Okay, that goes to, Sybil's turn.
So, would I have seen what Sabala has done?
Do a perception check for me?
She is making it really obvious as well.
Yeah, it's not going to be a hard check, don't worry.
There we go.
Nice.
Yeah, 17.
Yeah, you see Sabana.
Okay, so I'm gonna be like, oh, okay. I've got 25 of foot movement, so that brings me to there. Oh shit. That brings me to there. So that's my movement. For my action, I'm gonna administer aid to Zerod.
Thank you.
So that is. Sorry, roll 1d6 plus 2. So you have 3 points of damage. I'm sorry, that's the best I can do.
Right.
And then I'm just gonna shout.
2 seconds. Can she add a D4 to that? Because of guidance.
Yeah, I'll give it that.
Yeah, first fight. Because use that guidance. Get it going.
Do I use it, like just add it, just roll a d4 now?
Yeah.
Up 6 points of healing. Thank you. And then I'm just gonna go and shout, "Peepers, do your thing!" And then is going to go and do his thing. And he's going to go there, and then he's going to roll to attack. And oh no, that's sorry. Roll 10, but he's got advantage because it's a rod. And hack tactics. One, not roll low. 10. That doesn't do anything. And then he's going to be like, fuck, and then move there again.
Okay.
How hard is this guy looking in front of me?
I mean, he's looking pretty fucking bundled. He's got a bit of fight left on him, but you sort of see he's starting to waver a little bit. They weren't quite certain that facing this.
And can I just look over my shoulder? How hard is Derzo looking?
Do you want to explain how you're looking, Ken?
I'm looking alright.
He's seen a couple of fights.
Okay. With that, I'll put some healthy odds around me. Keep my up, and I'm gonna whack your mustache. With the punch. No, I got 22. We'll hit.
Yeah, still hits.
I just need to press these ones. Wow. 7 points damage.
Cool.
Bonus action, just standard unarmed attack. As I try to like whap him with a stick, punch him in the face. Oh, I get advantage with this as well, right?
Yeah.
I'll do that next time. Okay, so 15.
Yeah, 15 hits.
Okay. And I keep forgetting how to do the things. Yeah. Alright, so damage.
Nice.
Wow. And yeah. Is he down?
No, he's not. He's looking very bruised and bloodied. He's not very happy looking. But I have to do this while Luke's away. But oh well. Just as you land that last punch into the sort of piggy Gamorrean guard, the Deveronian from behind the bar sort of finally pops up with a shotgun in his hand, and he points at the Gamorrean. Get out of my pub! And he points it at the Gamorrean. The Gamorrean sort of looks over, looks at you guys. There's a lets off some kind of squealing, and the pair of them sort of just back off and slowly make their way out of the pub, passing Zabala and spitting on her feet as she goes.
I tried to look as intimidating as possible whilst like holding my
What the hell, man? That was uncalled for.
And then Sybil's just going to be on the bar going, bye guys, bye, please come again, bye.
And he turns to the other patrons of the bar and he gestures for them to leave the bar. There's a few people from the booth that just seem completely unfazed. You get the opinion this happens more often than is let on, and they just filter out. As the last patron leaves, he starts a button underneath the bar, and you see the front doors closed and locked down.
These doors here have locked down, was that?
Yes, the front doors are locked.
Okay.
They're closed and locked.
Can I approach the bar and hand over 20 credits and just say, we are in your debt? And like,
There's a fuck lot more than that. Good thing there's only a bit of damage from your fucking electrical friend.
Is this guy hostile to us?
He's got a shotgun in his hand.
Save our life.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry about that. I was aiming for the pig.
Yeah, well, you fucking missed it, didn't you? You bunch of cunts.
We are kind of new at this.
Yeah, I'll fucking guess. Sorry, I take it you bunch of cunts are looking for a way out of it.
Very much so.
Well, I thought you. Yeah. Okay.
You'll be happy to know I can provide such assistance. If you promise not to bring more fucking shit on my pub.
I'm just gonna whisper to Sybil. I don't particularly want to stay around here anyway, so I don't know what he's got to worry about.
I'm just gonna nudge Sabala and just like, neither do I. This place smells.
It smells so bad.
I know.
It smells like duty.
Fucking heard that. I can just smell it, you know.
What was that? And then Peepers is gonna growling.
He looks at all of you. I take it you work for Teemo.
Ah!
Past tense.
Worked for Teemo.
Yeah.
Right. You're not the first ones to come through. First ones to come show up my fucking pub. But you're all right. You've got a place to go.
No, I mean, not here, not in, where are we? Moss
Shooter.
Shooter. No, well, this is my first time to your lovely town.
That smell.
All right. Call it 100 credits. I'll let you stay in the fucking cellar. You'll be safe. I'll lock it down.
I don't have 100 credits.
I'll give him 110 and ask for a refill while he's at it.
Now that's the kind of man I like. You can be more often around it. Take some credits.
I'm gonna be like, Mister, do you have some bandages for Peepers?
And he sort of looks at you. Should be a stim down there somewhere. He sort of over to one of the grates that he's standing on, and he bends down, takes out an old-fashioned mechanical lock, unlocks it, and opens up one of the floor grates for you guys to get in under.
Before we go under, I would like to use my foresight to see if there's anything under there that we should be very distrustful of.
No.
What was that last bit? Sorry.
No, it looks otherwise quite fine. From what you can detect from down there, it just looks like a dusty old cellar. There's a few rats running around and maybe some very suspect-looking substances, but otherwise looks fine.
Cool.
In fact, actually, before you saw the pigs sort of almost reminiscent of a dark side aura, you pick up that he's actually he's a bit of a light-sided character. He seems like a good fellow, a bit brash, but otherwise a good person.
Cool. So I'm Sabala's just jumping in there. You're cordially invited, bitches. She kind of dances down into the.
I'll sort of try to Gandalf style use my Vibrous sort of walking, looking like I'm trying to look tough still, but very hurt, and head my way down there.
I'm gonna run on all four paws after Sabala. Wait for us! And Peepers is coming too.
I'll grab my refill and head down.
And I guess, as a side note, I guess Sybil, she's gone. I don't know. She's gonna go really like dark grey, which is excitement for her. So her fur's gone dark grey.
Oh my god! You were white a second ago. Are you dirty?
Well, no. I'm just excited. You made me excited. Fernando Prince.
I'm gonna scratch behind Sybil's ears and see if she changes colour anymore.
My foot's gonna tap like a dog.
At any point, would I need to roll an animal handling check for Sybil?
You can certainly try.
Poor Peepers.
Oh!
We are exhausted.
Well,
You have to forgive me. I'm so tired.
I'm just gonna tap your hand. Like, it's okay. It's okay.
so as you guys go down, the bartender flicks a switch near the top, and the underground cellar illuminates. So I'm just going to take you guys off the map for now. Doesn't really matter because I haven't got a map for this bit. Because finding Star Wars basements is actually even harder than finding Star Wars cantinas. But yeah, it's just a basement, roughly the same sort of dimensions as the cantina, but sort of more square in shape. It goes a little bit underground. There's power source, there's some water sources, running water down there as well. Mostly barrels of ale and whiskies down there. There's a lot of booze. There's a few crates down there marked sort of in some kind of language. It's definitely not Huttese or even Galactic Basic.
Cool, cool.
As we get in, I want to hand on to Thursday's shoulder and just say, "You fight honorably, brother. It was an honor to fight by your side."
And you definitely brought the fury upon them.
Thank you.
Wow.
And I turn to the others and especially Sabala, I say, "You have a lot of chaotic energy. I can definitely see potential there."
Yeah. Now, I'm sure that just after meeting me, you're thinking, what do I get this girl for her birthday? Well, I would really, 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 really like something explosive. Just thinking that if it ever comes your
A little smile, very, very small smile goes across Zeron's face, and he just quietly walks to the corner of the room and adopts a meditative stance and just starts meditating.
I'm gonna grab Sabala's hand and I'm gonna be like, come with me, and I'm gonna bring her over to all of the spirits, and I'm just gonna be like, you wanna get fucked up?
What is it? I can't read. I can't see.
It smells toxic.
Are you looking at one of the crates?
Yeah, for the alcohol. You said there's whiskey and shit down there.
Do you know what language do you speak/read?
Sorry?
What languages do you know?
Just Kushiban and Common, I think.
And Huttese.
Oh, do I know Huttese as well?
I think
You all know Huttese for one reason.
So glad Sam knows my character.
So you can't make out the kind of writing on it. It looks aggressive. It looks angry actually. If anything, if writing could be emotional, it looks angry. But it looks okay.
Cool. I mean, what? I didn't mean to do that. What's it do? I haven't had this before.
No, me neither. That's why it's so exciting.
Is there one that we can get the lid off?
Probably mid-fucking pretzel eat.
Yeah.
What did you say?
Is there a box or something that we can get the lid off so we can actually get at the liquid inside it?
Yeah, so you look amongst it, most of the kegs are already they're properly sealed, but there is one crate which has been loosened or possibly not even actually nailed down properly yet.
Hey, that one over there. That one's open.
Should we try a bit, or should we take some? Should we like put it in a vial and take it?
You know, like, I'm not really sure what it could do to me, so I'm not saying that I should try it, but those guys over there, I bet they can handle it. Whether they know it or not is another matter.
So, as you peer into the crate, you find these little packs, that's way to explain it, that appear to be wrapped in cellophane. And at first, this was like little white packs of powder, but as you pick them up, it takes on an almost glittery, luminous quality to it. It sort of sparkles and changes colour as the light changes slightly. As you reflect different bits of light, it changes from green to blue to purple to red.
Does it do anything to foresight?
Nope. It's just glittery.
Okay. I don't see this glitter. It is to me just a grey pouch of pouchness. What is it?
You can see the glittery bit of it, but
Oh, so it does. It still sparkles.
it still
Okay.
sparkles.
Yeah.
The pilot changes colour. Oh my god! I think we should take some. Maybe not ingest it, but we should definitely put it in a vial, and we should take it and keep it just in case, and we can find someone that can take it, and then we should take it.
I don't know why we need a vial. These little pouches seem to be perfectly pocket-sized. I say we load up with these.
But and then I'm
They're
gonna hold
about
it.
a pound in weight. They're about the size of a fag packet, and they're about a pound in weight.
It's really heavy for me. Creepers! Creepers! Okay, let's take some.
Okay. I'm just gonna try and take 2.
I'm gonna take one because I'm small.
That's fine. You take some pouches out, stuff them away in your pockets.
Well-
What's everyone's passive perception, by the way?
13.
11.
12.
Cool. So Savala and Zerod, you sort of make out from upstairs that the doors opened, the front doors opened again, and you hear a sort of rough grunting and squealing coming from some guards, and some footsteps up above, and you see through the grate above where you are that the barman's, very casually sat there cleaning a glass, and he starts conversing in some Huttese. There's a few exchanges made, but from what you can make out, he's actually covering you for now. The guards have come in, they're demanding, where have you gone? Did you see him? All the rest of it, and it's actually nobody. No one in there. Ain't nobody's here but us chickens. He's generally just given the cold shoulder, and eventually he said, "I think I've heard somebody just run past, go up towards the spaceport." And not long after they do leave together.
Okay.
I think we're in the clear for a little bit. Now, I would really like to have a nap. In fact, more than a nap, a very long sleep.
Right, anyone else want to do anything?
I'm still meditating. Sweat dripping down my head, but I'm meditating.
I'm gonna now, while everyone's sort of settling down, I'm gonna try and soothe and tend to Peepers, stroke him, bandage him.
If you'd like to make an investigation check. Cool. So 11's just enough. So as you look around the basement after you found your little glittery pouches, you do find some basic medical supplies, basic bandages, and some stim packs. So you find 3 stim packs. They do 2d4 plus 2 healing.
Okay, so we've got 3 of those. I guess if we're having a rest, we're gonna regain our HP, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who, just out of character, who is doing inventory?
I thought it was you.
Me.
That's Ken.
Oh, no, I was kidding.
I can do
Make him do
inventory.
inventory.
Don't want to.
I'm happy to do it.
Cool. Okay, so we've got ×3 glittery powders, and ×3 stim packs.
2 of those glittery powders are in my pockets, just for the record.
Yeah, and one's in mine. Yeah, one's in mine.
I'm just so surprised that none of you tried to snort any of it yet.
I'm the size of a chinchilla. I'm a little bit scared. I might explode her.
So I know talking chemicals is my thing.
Sabala will, but she's very tired at the moment. In fact, Sabala might not try it, but she will probably convince somebody or try to convince somebody else to.
I think at this point, Sybil is so in awe of Sabala.
Okay.
I would like to just find a place to go to sleep and just curl up and try and get rid of this freaking level of exhaustion.
Yeah,
Right.
after 20 minutes of meditation, I will take a deep breath and then lie down for a sleep.
Okay. So, after your very long trek through the desert and exhausting walks through the city to what could have been a very messy end, you've been able to secure yourself some very much needed rest, and you all wake up feeling rested and actually fairly all right. A bit achy from the fighting and the running, but otherwise unscathed. And you wake up to find some ration packs sort of piled on the floor nearby. About 5 ration packs.
Cool. Using foresight, can I see how busy the bar above us is?
Doesn't look busy at all. Actually, doesn't look like he's reopened.
Is he up there?
He is up there, yes.
I'm gonna call out, "Thank you, Mr. Bartender!"
Hey, Dev!
Alright.
Love layer. Dev. Deveronian. Devil's Pit. Yeah, I fucking heard it. After a while, he opens up the grate again, so obviously it's all clear if you guys come back up again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll turn to the bartender as we come up and just say, yeah, you've shown us a great kindness. If you, I know that we're in your debt, so if you ask anything, please lay it on us.
Well, actually,
I'm not talking about rude.
quite frankly, they say you don't need no more fucking troublemakers, enough bounty hunters and general spam alike around here. So, I've done a bit of thinking. You guys need a way out of it. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. You just so happen to be in luck. There's a bounty hunter that's just come in port. Came in late last night as you guys were speaking. Not sure if he's one of Teemo's tags. Goes by the name of Trask, I think. Trandoshan. Yeah, Lizard Man.
Okay.
He's coming for some essential supplies and drop off some his local bounties for the local office. Now, I can tell you now that you'd much sooner shoot you and take whatever bounty Teemo's got on your heads. But it just so happened heard that his ship suffered quite a bit of damage, so he's stuck for a while. Now, that's just the information. You do with it what you want.
Interesting.
So you said his ship's damaged?
Well, rumour is it came in smoking. It looked like the hyperdrive had gone on it, but otherwise it looks fine. It's a sturdy looking ship, it's just the hyperdrive has gone.
How long do you reckon that it would take them to fix it?
Don't know. Your best bet is maybe go ask with old Thrain over in the junk shop.
Frayne?
Thrain, yeah. Old human fella.
And the bounty hunter is still in town, you think?
Well, I imagine he's probably staying up his ship.
Understood.
Teemo's not in residence up here anymore. He's moved out to his summer palace. So, no way for anyone else to stay at the moment.
How well do you know this ship?
I don't, not really.
All right.
I just don't want you cunts around anymore, frankly.
I'm going to whisper to the barkeep and be like, are you asking us to kill him?
Do what you want. I'll give it you now.
Two birds, one stone.
Yeah, it's appreciated. I turn to the group and sort of say, are we sticking together on this?
Well, I mean, I'm going to look at Sybil and be like, we should probably get out of here, and they can probably make sure we don't get shot. I mean, I can make sure I don't get shot, but it's you I'm worried about because you're tiny and fluffy and very cute.
Oh, and I'm just gonna go grey again because obviously I'm really excited. So it's like, oh, thank you. And I'm gonna, okay, maybe we should stick with them then, and then they can look after us. And I do have a mission too, so.
I think it's my only way of getting out of here alive, if I'm honest with you. So, I'm just gonna try and play it cool with these guys. So then, like, a little bit louder to Zerod and Durzo. Yeah, it definitely looks like you could need my help, and I am happy to help you for remunerations.
I believe Dozo's correct. I think if we split up, they'll hunt us down one by one.
But hey guys, please can I come? Please to me and Peepers, please. I have a mission to go and find many creatures. I want to catalogue them, and I think it's going to be really fun. I'm going to have so many adventures and excitement.
I'm sure there'll be space on the ship.
And for Peepers.
I'm down.
And Peepers.
Does anybody here know how to fly a ship?
I've got some piloting experience.
All right, then we have the beginnings of a plan.
Before we go,
Flight, I want Trask's head.
Wait, the lizard man?
Yeah.
I wanted to record him. I need to draw him. I need to find out more about him.
I mean, you can probably just draw his head.
I could. Maybe I could take his head and we could salt it.
Maybe you could take his head and put it on like a Jawa and stitch it together, and it would be like a new thing that only you had found.
Ah.
Maybe we should leave this good barman and carry on this conversation outdoors.
Hey, no, he seems cool. He seems like he wants to help.
He wants us out of here.
Exactly, he wants to help.
Before we
Don't mistake my demeanour. You are cunts, but you're all right. So, like, just don't cause trouble, please.
before we leave, oh, actually. So, what is the extent of the force power mind trick? So, like, obviously, in Attack of the Clones, we see Obi-Wan go, "You're going to stop selling these death sticks," and it convinces the guy to do it. Now, if I were to say to this barman, you know what would look really good? Is if you tended bar in a dress.
You can certainly try.
I can. Fantastic. Now, for the record, she, as a third level consular, she has hidden force. So she's concealed the casting of her force power. And she will use 3 force points to make him roll with disadvantage as well.
Amazing.
I am okay with this.
I too am okay with it.
Okay. Have you done that?
Yeah, DC was 13.
Cool. So you just want to say what you want to say to him?
You know what this place could do with is if you had one of those big floofy pink dresses on. I think you'd get a lot more business.
He looks to you. It's a good thing monitoring don't work on devs. Certainly Deveronians. Now get out of my fucking face, or I'll make you have 2 holes in your fucking dress. And he's hearing click the shotgun and point over you.
Okay, yeah, okay, that's fair. As I'm walking out, I'm gonna,
Take the back and little sat on the bar.
as we leave, I'm gonna mutter to Sybil, I mean, like, you might, I thought it was a good idea. What do you think?
I think it was a great idea. I was rooting for you.
I
Damn
think
it. Maybe we should, like, I don't know, make him go to sleep and force him in a dress.
I don't know how to do that. I can slow him down, but that's possibly the slowest bartender I've ever seen. So
We're leaving, right?
Yeah, let's go. If we walk fast enough, they'll have to keep up.
Yeah.
I tap my shoulder for Sybil to jump up because I've seen how far that she can walk, which isn't very. So up you pop.
Oh, I'm gonna run up Savannah's back and sit on her shoulder. And then, actually, while we're doing this, because I have the holocam on Peeps's head, I'm gonna get him to fly so he's got a bird's eye view so we can see any danger approaching, and he can alert us.
Okay, cool.
And you do that through your wrist pad thing, is it?
I believe so, yeah.
That's so cool. What are you?
So I can see what Peepers can see, and he can alert us if there's any danger coming.
Well, that just seems like an excellent idea. And correct me if I'm wrong, but we're here. Is that right?
Yeah, you're down by the canteen at the moment, so you've got all of my shoot that you can go and explore.
Well, we were told the junk shop might have some information.
Yeah. Where's the junk ship? There it is, straight north of us. Okay. Now, little fluffy Sybil thing. Your flying pet. Is there anybody out looking for us at the moment? Is it safe to walk through these streets?
I guess I'm just gonna look through Peepers' eyes. Can I see any danger?
So can you do a perception roll for me?
Yes, I can.
Not sure, is it Sybil's perception roll, or is it?
Oh, I don't know. Will it be?
That was not with the camera.
I'm guessing the camera would probably be Sybil's.
Yeah, 'cause she's looking at it and determining what to see.
It's
Yeah.
not telepathy, I suppose.
No, that'll do.
Yep.
Ah, right. He's telling Sybil what's going on.
Yeah. This is where she leads us into an ambush and we all die. You get me, bro.
Just need to step away for a second.
Okay.
Cool.
That's it.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I just got. I like monk shit. Monk shit's fun.
I would like this. I would like Sabala's stuff more if she had a better DC, but I mean, level 3, you know.
Yeah. I mean, my DC is 13 as well, so I get you.
Something that I don't think Adam is aware of is that when I do Saber Storm, I get an extra +3 to my AC, but I also have Force Shield, which gives me. So it's like Saber Storm is like use your Wisdom or Charisma, whichever one you haven't already used, and then Force Shield, which I use as a reaction, also says Wisdom or Charisma, whichever one hasn't been used.
Oh, cool.
So on a go, I can, like, on one action, I can do Saber Storm to add 3 to my AC, and then as a reaction, I can do Force Shield to add another 3 to it.
Nice, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Guys.
Yeah.
Guys, I saw something. Okay, so this is what I saw. So what Peepers has seen and showed us is that there are around 25 guards. They're moving in groups of 5 at a time. They're not actively looking for us. They're a little bit lazy. They're doing the same type of movement and that kind of stuff. So if we move with caution, we can probably avoid. We will avoid them, but if we move quickly, there is a chance that we will alert them.
Cool. So Bala's going to skip through the street.
I love that.
No, she's not. She's not that stupid. Don't worry.
I grab her hand and be like, maybe not. Actually, little one.
Okay.
And then, but I mean, you can still skip. Just.
She's going to like over enthusiastically like really slow-mo skip to just take the piss.
I say in a very awkward manner, trying to be as friendly as Zerod possibly can. Would you like me to pose as your father? Is that look more inconspicuous?
Yes. Yes, I would like you to pose as my father.
I offer my hand.
I'm going to take his hand and try and just drag him like a child leading its father.
I'm gonna try and pull her back, like as sort of quiet, like like a normal father trying to hold back a kid looks like.
Are we doing contested strength checks here?
You can certainly try.
Alright, let's do this.
Badoosh.
I'm into it.
Come on. Well. Come on. There we go. Well, mine was 3 to try and lead you away.
Mine, normal strength check is 13.
Yeah.
Okay. Zerod wins.
Like not trying to crush your arm or anything, but just like
Yeah, it's like trying to pull along a concrete wall. So, yeah, you're not moving.
part of you, like, you know, pulling against like an excited child kind of is part of the image. So that's fine.
Yeah.
And then should we take attempt to settle? Should we take the alleys or?
Yeah, I think we should. I mean, they're all, they keep moving in the same spot. They're very predictable. So I guess if we just move cautiously, look around the corners and stuff first before we go headlong and stuff, we should hopefully avoid them.
Sneaking, 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 sneaking over here and sneaking, sneaking, sneaking.
Sybil is doing like a little dance.
So, you move stealthily.
Yeah.
Maybe any other word.
Right, yeah. So you take to the back streets. Obviously, Tatooine is hot. It's never fucking sundown here. There's never night. So it's always just baking hot. But you make your way through. You don't feel too exhausted by the heat this time. Actually, you can keep shape. But you make it through unimpeded. No guards. You've seen on your way up to the junk shop.
We don't get was that.
You get to the junk shop. You don't see any guards whatsoever.
Do we see a human there?
So I shall show you. So you come to the junk trader, and the chap called Frame that they're pointing towards is at his little counter shop, currently working on some pieces.
Get you.
I look to the group to see who's going to talk first.
I'm going to walk up to the human and say, "We are wonderful people from fantastical lands." And with that, I'm going to cast Mind Trick with giving him disadvantage as well. This is also Hidden Force.
So disadvantage.
DC 13.
Yeah, no. He looks over. He almost looks almost awestruck. Yeah. He's a very elderly looking man. You just basically tricked Grandpa into thinking that you're wonderful people.
I whisper to Sybil, "The biggest trick of them all, convincing we're wonderful people."
I'm just gonna. That's my laugh.
We have come from far away, looking for. And I'm going to turn to Zerod and Durzo and go, what are we looking for?
Broken ship.
Broken ships.
A ship that was smoking when it came down here recently.
He looks over to you, Zerod, and back to Sabala. Oh, you mean the bounty hunter ship?
Yes, that'll be the one.
Yeah, can't be.
Do you know if it? We just wanted some information. We don't.
Oh, it's fucked. Absolutely fucked.
How badly? How?
Well, it's not going hard driving. Everyone else is fine. Just it ain't going in hard space.
Well,
It's only leaving the planet, really.
You know if they're repairing it?
Well, I should fucking hope so, because he paid for the part.
how long would you? I mean, in your expert advice and opinion, how long would it take to repair a Hypersmith doohickey?
Well, once he comes and picks up the part, depends how good these people are. Maybe a few minutes, maybe an hour.
You guys you've got the part. I forgot to say we've come to collect the part.
Yeah.
We were asking for the information. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Right. So hang on a second. Do you work for Trust?
Sure.
The
Yes.
lizard man.
How do you know the lizard man? The lizard man?
The lizard man. Yes, the lizard man. The lives on Drury Lane. Right. Well, yeah, I've got the part out back, but like, can I see some ID?
I'm gonna whisper to Sabala and be like, give him some powder.
2 seconds. I am just checking the rules for spell that I have cast.
I mean, I get that you're all wonderful people, but I can't just go releasing parts.
Now, mind trick lasts up to a minute. So theoretically, could I say, you don't need to see our identification.
I don't need to see your identification.
You're going to give us the part.
I'm
You're going to show us where the part is.
I'm going to show you where the part is.
And then you're going to go on a long break.
I need a break.
Where's this part then?
What part?
The hyperdrive part.
Oh, right. Out back.
Are you going to show us where it is then?
No, I'm going on a break.
You're...
And as he says that, he just tops out and just comes back, and then just sits on top of this little not hyper thing, power generator, and so sparks up a death stick and starts smoking away.
I'm gonna be like, peepers, guard the door. Sabala, let's go find it.
Okay. Now I'm gonna whisper to Sybil. Now these eyes, they're drawn on. I can't see anything. So for searching for stuff that isn't living, I'm less than useless.
I'm gonna be like, Sabala, you guard the door. Me and Peepers will go find the part.
Okay.
You said living.
That's true. Okay, so I'm gonna sit here and sit at the door with the door closed, but I've got my foresight to just look 30 foot on the other side of that door, basically.
I'm gonna in the back. Can I investigate? Is it investigate now?
Can you make a perception check for me first?
Yes. No.
I mean, he said it was a junk shop, and all of it just looks like junk to you, really. But you can sort of see that there's like a pile of stuff out here that looks interesting.
Okay. Can I rummage through that stuff?
Yeah, if you want to do an investigation check for me. You found a really, really cool spanner.
Oh my god, Sabala's gonna love this. And I'm just gonna hold on to it.
But you quickly realise that you don't actually know what you're looking for. What does a hard drive look like?
Dozo is going to head out the back.
I'm gonna
Yes,
run
sir.
the opposite way and Peepers, keep looking.
You going to move your character? There you go. Right.
Still getting used to this system.
Cool. So, Deza, can you do a perception check for me?
Yeah. Perception.
So you see that most of this is junk. You think like he was a junk shop, right? So most of this must be broken junk, right? Can you follow that up with a technology check for me?
Oh my god.
Yeah, actually, you know what? This is just junk, really. It's just crap. I mean, there's some interesting stuff over here, I think.
I'll have a look.
And do an investigation check for me.
Come on.
So you look through. Fun enough, you do find a bit for a hyperdrive. You find one of the fuses for it.
Ooh.
Does it look somewhat in good repair?
Oh yeah, it's a fuse. It works perfectly fine, but there's no other hyperdrive to go with it. It's just a fuse.
I'll ask the guy what part it is the hyperdrive was missing.
Well, most of it. It's kind of burnt out. It's gone. He's ripping it out right as we speak. I was supposed to be getting all the beds together, you know.
Oh, it's that badly damaged.
I mean, if it interests you, I mean, the hard drive I've got together so far is just over here, and he sort of points over to the little white box over here. That's what I've assembled so far.
I'll give it a look.
So you go over to this box, and when he's talking about the hard drive, he's getting himself a bit confused. The hard drive is a huge part of the ship.
Yeah.
But what he's assembled here is the hyperdrive control unit. So that's part of where the fuses go into. I mean, he seems to have assembled the majority of it. This is what Trask has ordered, seemingly. Because Trask would know what he's looking for exactly. The guy's going to put it together, but he has no idea what an actual hard drive looks like, obviously.
That somewhat makes sense.
So what you've got there is another white box is a control unit. You know, all the computer governs and shit for it. All right. You could, take it away with you, but it would be quite burdensome to carry.
Is there a key component to it? Over there.
Well, the fuse is obviously important, and so is the main control panel.
Can I try to take the main control panel?
Yeah, have you got some tools on you?
I have arms tech tools.
Yeah, you could sort of fandangle a screwdriver and sort of start popping off some of the screws.
And I do have a hydro spanner as well.
Yeah, no, you'd have no problem ripping out the control panel for it.
In its place, I'd like to leave a data card that says who took his control panel.
Oh, so you leave like a calling card, do you?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Cool. Right. So you leave a little calling card there, and you just pocketing the rest of it.
Yeah. I'll take a couple of fuses in the main control panel and then leave the giant box there.
Okay. Cool.
And head back to the group.
All right.
Have we had any people getting close to that, close to the door at all?
No. To be fair, people seem to sort of avoid this area unless they've got a specific reason to be in the junk shop. Otherwise, just leave it alone. You kind of get the idea of the kind of thin layer of sand dust that kind of rolls in off the street that no one's really walked in there that often.
Okay. What's the is there anything special about this spanner that I've received as well?
It's just a horrible spanner. It's a spanner that one works underwater and is electrified.
Electrified underwater.
I got it for you, Sabala, just for you.
Scritchins.
Zerod has spent this time mostly trying to figure out Sabala. Is there like any way Zerod would be familiar with mind tricks? And I've seen her do it a few times.
In fairness, you haven't seen me do it because she's got hidden force. So
I know I'm not detecting you do the thing, but I'm seeing you say things to people and then they walk in. I don't know.
yeah, it's only been successful once.
Yeah, true. I don't know if a law check. Okay, because I don't know if I know anything about force powers really, or my experience. I want to know. I'm trying to figure you out basically. I have a +0 to lore, so this is going to be great. And hopefully, maybe. Yeah. No.
No, it's not a good concern that she has obviously a really attractive wavy hand. When as soon as she waves her hand, people just suddenly just become besotted with her.
Okay, basically, I'm trying to figure you out, and I haven't. Cool.
Is he like when you're trying to figure me out? Are you like that, or is it kind of?
No, I'm not in your face, but I'm just sort of, I am looking at you, and I'm sort of just rubbing my. I was gonna say rubbing my like stubble, but I'm a brag, and we don't grow stubble.
Rubbing your horns just up there like that.
My practically smooth face, chin. I'm just sort of like. That's it. Looking like a teacher to a student, which is not actually how you. I just because of the fact, not because of how he sees you.
I'm gonna cross over to Zerard, just put my hand on his shoulder and go, seems like you're struggling a little bit with some things, and as I tap him, I'm just going to give him guidance.
Am I aware that you cast guidance on me because you're stealth?
I haven't used hidden force on this one
Okay,
because I've only got one use of it left for the day.
You can reroll. You can reroll lore if you want to.
Not so much that, but just in general, just if you've got a minute.
It's cool. I literally just. Sorry, what was the question again? I'm trying to figure something out. I had a response in my head, and I was not thinking of it. It's been a long day.
It's okay. It's been a long day for both of us. All of us, in fact.
Yeah. Jesus, sorry, I'm totally blanking on you guys. Yeah, do not worry. Ah, damn it! I had such a perfect response and right off my head. I've had a very long weekend. I apologize, guys.
I think you could probably do with some of this glittery powder, and I'm going to take it out of my pocket. I don't know what it does.
Do I recognize the powder in any way at all?
What tools proficiency do you have?
Powder. My proficiencies are chance cubes, arms tech tools, and a lot of weapons.
Not really. No, it's powdery substance. On the other hand, Durzo looks like he knows what it would be.
Do I?
So you look over, and what she's clearly holding is at least £1 worth of ready-to-market glitter stim, which is one of the most toxic and most expensive drugs out on the market at the moment.
I'm like dangling it in front of Zerod's face. Come on! I want to know what it does. Try some.
Take it, please.
Where
I'm
did
gonna
you get
back
that?
up Sabala here. Why do you want some?
No, that's very bad.
Wow.
I mean, very bad. It's just what's it
What
do?
you are holding is a rather toxic and expensive illegal stimulant.
People
Oh.
pay about 100 credits per gram of the stuff.
Huh?
Pounds worth?
Sabala, we have three packs.
We have £3.
We could get very rich.
We could get very, very
Right,
rich.
right.
Does it? What does it do if you take it?
So, Glitterstim will enhance the senses. So, in terms, it will give you blind sight out to 120 feet.
Yep, cool.
It will give you advantage on dexterity checks and strength checks. Will give you disadvantage on constitution checks, however. And once you consume it, you consume the ground of it, it will give you 3 levels of exhaustion. It will also increase your movement speed by times 3, so double your movement speed. Speed is part of the effect, but then once the effect wears off, you get 3 levels of exhaustion after just 1 gram. So if you took 2 grams, you die. You get those
And
effects like
we've got £3 of it, Sybil.
We're gonna be so rich.
We're gonna kill so many people by accident.
I think I'm also proficient in poison. Oh yeah, a poisonous kit. So we could make poison darts.
I don't know why, but I'm proficient in bioanalysis.
this is a dangerous pairing already.
Yeah. It's gonna stop. You're gonna be like the new Breaking Bad. Star Wars edition.
So I've got an idea here.
What is your idea?
Yes.
I had a similar idea, although I have to admit mine might have been a bit more direct. I assumed since Jerzo wanted his head, and you two also showed an interest in his head, we would approach him as a friend and then attack when he wasn't expecting it. And then take his ship. Maybe we could even attack him on his ship.
Sabala and Sybil, can you make perception checks for me? How far is your blind sight go out to currently? Cool, you can't detect anything quite yet.
I got 17 for perception.
Perception, cool. So at the far end of the street, just coming around the corner from down by the spaceport, you see 2 lizard-like men walking towards the junk shop.
Oh, I'm gonna dart in, guys, there's lizard men coming, hide. I think.
Yeah. Where should we hide?
In the junk.
In the junk?
No,
That's true.
but I was thinking it might be the lizard men getting the parts, we can eavesdrop and then follow them.
Why don't most of us
I
Why don't
think
most
so
of
too.
us leave and then somebody stays to watch? We don't need all of us watching.
Yeah, there's not many places to hide here.
And I, yes.
Would Peepers be okay here on his own?
I'm gonna go up to Peepers and explain the situation. I'm gonna put my hands behind his ears and rub my forehead on his, and I'm gonna be like, "You okay with this? You can say no. You can say no. It's okay." And I'm assuming he's going to say yes. It's fine.
I mean, you've broken him out of a very fucking horrible situation. He's kind of, yeah, whatever.
I'm going to rub my cheek against his cheek, and he'll be purring at this point. And I'm going to go back to the guys and be like, yeah, he's cool.
Alright. So should we leave and wait nearby somewhere?
Yeah, I think that's good.
We could, and I'll whisper to Sabala, we could sell some powder. I don't know. Not to me, no. I already have £1.
Okay. I just remembered they might have a bounty on us. I don't know. Maybe it's too late now.
What are you guys doing? You stay in the junk shop? Or are you gonna?
I'm gonna find somewhere close by to
Let's
stay out of sight.
let's try to like. Well, I'm gonna try and get by ways. Still stick to the plan of like looking inconspicuous, trying to like not meet their gaze, hopefully they don't see me. Yeah, that seems good.
Yeah, I'm gonna hide as well. I'm gonna hide in Sabala's shadow.
I'll go near them then.
Okay. So you all sort of head out. You go into your little alleyways or whatever, and you see the Trandoshans walk past. You don't recognise Trask being among them, but they both seem to carry the symbol of like Trandoshan hunters. So presumably they're working with him. Anyway, they head into the shop, and a few minutes will pass by, and you're checking your hollow feed on people's head, and God knows how, being hunters, they haven't noticed. Black off very big dagger in the back. So there's some conversation going between them in base tent and the shopkeeper, and the shopkeeper goes out quickly, and he comes back holding the box. He looks a bit disturbed, and he's like, I swear on the parts for it. There's bits missing, and suddenly the Trandoshans don't look very amenable right now. Suddenly you see them sort of reaching for the blasters, and a few moments later you'll hear the shots ring out.
Oh no.
And what we call on Hollow Vision is the death of this old man.
We've got nothing left.
But
You just killed an old man.
That is unfortunate.
I just saved him a couple of years. It's fine.
not enough that the Trandoshans walk out the junk shop carrying the box, but they don't seem particularly, in the mood for hunting around for the missing parts. They just walk off towards one of the landing bays with it.
Should we follow them then?
We should follow. We should follow.
Yeah, we can.
So you go sneak up behind them and follow through stealthily.
Yeah.
Might be safe.
Are we rolling stuff, are we?
No, you don't have to roll.
I just wanted to. I wanted to use it because I'm very proficient in stealth.
Yeah, same.
Oh, I'm not
Yeah.
as proficient as you, damn.
Yeah. What's that word? It's not. It's after proficient. Expert. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So you hand up, or you follow the Trandoshans up towards landing bay Besh. And you don't actually walk inside the landing bay, but you sort of sit off to one of the entrance ways around one of the corners there, and you watch them head towards their ship, and they start conversing in. Sorry, go on.
Before they get what's happening, even from
Not really, because it's all open streets. Yeah, it's mostly just open streets, really. There's no sort of dark alleyways or anything there to go through. It was all open ways. I guess the best opportunity would be in one of the rooms around the actual landing bay itself. No, so they headed straight into the landing bay and went straight for the shuttle. So as they head up towards the shuttle, 3 more Trandoshans join them in the actual landing bay ground underneath the ship. Can any of you speak Doshan?
No.
No. So to you, it just sounds like a bunch of hissing and snarling
Mhm.
and grunting. But after a little while, you can visibly see that one of the larger of the Trandoshans is visibly angry and takes out a calling card that is left behind, quickly snaps it in half and tosses it into the ground, goes up into the ship and grabs the rifle.
I'm going to be drawing them as well. Accompanying creatures, so I've just whipped down my book while we're hidden, drawing them, writing notes in Kashavan.
Guys,
We found our prey.
So that is highly explosive fuel.
that's what it was.
Highly.
Happy birthday!
It wouldn't be. It's mostly open ground from where you are, so you're down here. And it's mostly open ground.
And there's, you say 4 of them or 5 of them?
So it's 5 in total.
I'm looking to Dodo's lead on this. He's the bounty hunter.
How highly explosive?
Just trying to think.
Close the ship up.
You can actually do a piloting check for this one if you want.
A what check, sorry?
Piloting.
Pilot.
That makes sense. Nice.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, no, that'll do. So it is 2 canisters of rhydonium. It is highly explosive. Used for normal flight. But if shot or ignited, it's likely to cause a very large explosion, probably enough to take out most of that west section and most of the ship with it.
Good to know.
Okay, so the aim. Oh my gosh, why can't. Oh, I could sneak through and I could maybe set a small fire on the other side and to draw their attention.
Yeah.
And then run back to you guys.
That we can segue.
And then. Yeah? What are those green thingies?
Which green things are those things up there? Just like ammo crates.
Okay, I could start a fire over there somewhere, maybe?
Or just bear in mind at the moment you're down in this little room down here at the moment. There are little doors out. I can't put them on the map for you guys because it's just a map of doors.
Yeah.
But there are doors. And then you can always get back out to the street through the rear exits as well.
What do you guys think? What should we do?
I'm down with the fire idea. If we can like sneak to another room and then they stop the in that room, and then if there's a fire, then it distracts them.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. I guess we need to move kind of quick because they're like looking at us.
I have speed when you move. So it's not in combat, but I do have nimble agility. So your reflexes and agility allow you to move with a burst of speed. When you move on your turn in combat, I know it's combat, but you can double your speed until the end of your turn. I don't know. Will that help? if not, I can be pathetic. And me and Sybil are one and the same, you see.
Yeah.
We could grovel and cower if we're caught. Please don't eat me.
They'll probably use like a toothpick, honest, but you know.
But what they don't realise is I have a big jaguar backing me up, hiding away. I don't know. What do you guys think?
You sneak out, you survive, you try to fight. Okay, get back to
Who's doing the fire setting?
Me.
I'm gonna give Sybil another fuss and go, you can do this, and guidance.
Oh.
Okay, then should we try to move up?
I'm also gonna go to Zerod and say, you look like you get hit a lot. You might need this, and I'm gonna give you resistance.
Oh, thank you. Resistance to what?
If you check the chat, you touch one willing creature before target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to one saving throw of its choice.
Oh, saving throw. Oh, okay, what saving throw do I want to do that?
Well, it's whenever you're forced to make a saving throw, you add one d4 to it.
Cool, thank you.
Cool. So I'm gonna make my way over there.
I'm going to by the door, ready, and I'm going to use my action to dodge. That's all, basically. Just all ready at the door.
Right, good stuff.
So then it would be Thursday.
We can't. There's a solid door in the way, isn't there?
Solid door at the moment, yeah. But you do have like little side doors on the wall here. You can go through.
For the moment, I'm going to ready my blaster carbine and just hold my action.
Great, okay. Who's next?
Next is
Cool.
See them, no problem, because they're leaving. Can I move here?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm going to move here as my action. So, 20 foot, I can see 30 foot. But that door in front of me is closed, isn't it?
At the moment, yeah.
Would it be an action to open it, or?
No, you can open it freely.
Okay, DM ruling here. I know that as of the rules in 5e, whether it's Star Wars 5e, I don't know, so I want to double check, is as my action, I can get a spell ready, in this instance shock, and then as a reaction, I can let go of that spell and cast it as a reaction.
You could, yes.
Could I open the door and cast as a reaction?
Yeah, let's say it's a free action to open the door, so you don't have to worry about that, just cast normal.
Fantastic. I'm going to ready shock because I can see him just through the door. I'm going to ready shock and get ready. If it looks like he's going to take a shot or anything at Sabala, door opens.
Okay, cool.
No, sorry, at Sybil. If he tries to take a shot at Sybil, that's what we're going for.
I will say, as a DM note, if you prepare a spell like that and you don't use it within the round, the spell is used and no effect happens.
Yeah. Well, it's a cantrip, is it? Sure.
Yeah, it's a cantrip, so.
That goes back to track.
Cool. You sort of make out some sort of ground sort of hissing noises, and it almost sounds like he's directing someone. And he's going to move there. That's what's there. And they're going to move this way. And they're going to hold their actions.
Okay, that goes to Sybil.
Okay, she's gonna dash again. So that's 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So that would get me here. And that's Sybil's. So, but just so you're aware, because it's gonna move up and back up Savala.
Okay, cool.
We hear there's a bunch of pew, 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 then yeah,
Okay.
Cool. Who's next?
that's me again. Have I heard somebody open the door, or do I not know?
So you can clearly hear there's something else on the other side of the door. You've heard like the first steps approaching.
Okay. I will. I know we can only have like 6 seconds of speaking, so I'll just sort of quickly turn to Durzo and say like now.
Give him help.
Okay.
Shit. Oh god. I'm gonna open that door.
Okay, cool.
Do I instantly regret that decision? Ah!
So Travis held his action. As the door opens, he takes a shot at the door.
Mhm.
For you specifically. So yeah, there's 19 hit.
It is.
Cool.
I'm gonna use my reaction to try and do that shot.
Okay, cool. Does 12 points of damage.
Okay,
So you want to have that shot.
I have to try and deflect it. I have to try and remember how to hit. I think I roll a d10. I haven't done it yet. Deflect missiles. 1d10 plus your dexterity modifier plus your monk level. Okay, so that's plus 6. So if I roll a 1d10 plus 6,
Yep.
That will do it. Come on, baby. Oh shit. 8. Okay, I deflect 8 points of the damage.
That's still not good.
Yeah, not as good as I wanted, but yeah.
Alright, he takes another shot as well.
I get one actually.
That one's not so good. 12.
Okay, yeah, that doesn't hit.
Cool.
So how much points did I reduced to 8.
So it's 4.
4.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've just been is that the only reaction that happens to me?
Yeah, that's the thing that happens.
Okay, and then I'll move just up. Yeah, let's see this space here. And oh wow, that's it.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, I keep opening up that menu instead of God, what happened? Shit. Shit. Alright, I'm going to adopt the patient defense.
Cool.
Alright,
Next up.
yeah. So next up is Dozo.
Do I have line of sight on Trask?
From where you are, yeah, if you step into the doorway, you'd have line of sight on Trask.
Okay. I'm going to mark Trask as my ranger's quarry.
Ooh.
And then I will attempt to shoot him.
Cool. Go for it.
Does 27 hit?
Yeah, that hits.
Nice.
Sweet. Yeah, that hits.
Cool.
That's energy damage for that one as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Whew. That's a nice amount of damage.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, you get Trask.
Excellent.
Yeah. Cool. Next up.
Next up is Sabala.
Cool. Can Sabala make it here?
Yeah.
Cool. She is going to do that. And then do exactly the same as before. Prep shock to use as a reaction. Should this guy get too cocky for his own good, basically?
Okay, cool. Right, next up.
That goes to Trask again.
Trask again, cool. He is going to take 2 shots at the mug.
I don't have a reaction left yet.
It's disadvantage as well, isn't it?
It is disadvantage.
Cool. Does 13 hit?
No.
No. Okay, he misses his first shot. No, doesn't hit you again. Fast 2 shots.
I think patient defense is a good idea.
Yeah.
Cool, next up. Oh, it's transactions, isn't it? Cool beans. Right, the one next to you, he's going to duck and weave. Does 13 hit? No, cool. Right, he misses. Come in. 16. 13 misses again. Cool.
I love it.
This one is going to charge. Okay. Miss. Ooh, ooh. 21 hit? Right, 4 points of damage.
Okay, I can take 4 points damage. I'd rather not that.
It's going to start moving towards the door.
Okay.
And to open the door. So it's on to fuck off trying to cat.
Cool. Quick question, because I made my way through here. Does that mean that I can see? Have I got a clear shot to shoot him?
There is like an archway that you can shoot through.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm going to release that shock in that case. Which does boosh 18.
18 points of damage.
No, 18 to hit.
Oh, fucking say. Cool, yeah, that hits.
That hits. Fantastic. Let's do the damage. 4. 4 points of lightning damage. That's 1d10 plus 3. I just like to throw out there as well.
Oh.
Alright, cool. Right, what's next?
After that, Trask again. Wait, no.
No, it's
Wait,
not.
no, it was their turn, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Right. So that goes to
Okay, so I'm gonna go 5, 10 here, and I'm gonna set a big fire.
Cool, so your action is it?
Yeah, that is my action. But I still have movement left. Obviously, I can't dash now. However, I do have a racial trait. So I was just dashing previously,
Mhm.
but it says so. The trait is nimble agility. It's your reflexes and agility allow you to move with a burst of speed. When you move on your turn in combat, you can double your speed until the end of your turn. Once you use this trait, you can't use it again until you move 0 foot in one of your turns. So because I've used an action, can I still double my speed?
Yeah, I'd say yeah.
Yeah, cool. So yeah, so I would have 40 left. So I'm going to go this way. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I'm going to go here for now. Oh, should I? Okay. Yeah. Oh, wait, it's Pippa's turn now.
Yeah.
Bite and scratch on this guy. I'm going to bite this guy.
Okay, go for it.
Pippa's. Where are you? That's attack. Oh, is that 20 to attack? I've not used that before.
Yeah.
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 That's good.
Yeah, that does it.
I imagine that is. So what was? Damn it! I've moved the page. I've been brain.
1d8 plus 3, right?
1d8 plus 3 it was well done.
Net reads.
1d8 plus 3. Oops, it's not plus. 9 points of damage.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, cool. That is us.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay. There goes to my turn. I kind of look at the three like surrounding me and I go, please, one at a time. I'll whap this guy.
Alright, go for it.
Bring on the whappage. Yeah. I maybe do not whap him with my stick.
You do not know.
Yeah.
He quick sorts of dodges out of the way.
Okay. Be careful here. I'm gonna.
Patient defense.
Yeah, I'm gonna pitch defense again. Yeah. I can keep trying to attack, or die, or maybe I can live another round. So I'm gonna use my second key point and another patient defense.
Okay, cool.
That's it. So that goes to Thursday's turn.
Right, I'm going to try something. I am going to use my tech power of homing rockets.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
I'm going to choose the 3 Trandoshans closest to the door.
So you're hitting these 3 in the doorway, you?
Yeah.
Cool, go for it. So what do I have to roll for?
I can smell cat food.
This is like a
Yeah.
missile. I think it strikes.
Oh, strikes regardless, is it? Okay, cool. Right.
If you click the thing that's it should pop up in the chat there. I'm sure I did that for the missiles and stuff as well.
Have a look.
There it is. He is.
Yeah, it's a magic missile basically. So yeah, 1d4 plus 1, just target.
Not so magic missiles.
If that's somebody's barbecue, I despair because it's rancid.
So just roll all the d4s, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, have you rolled your d4s or you rolling?
Do 2 more as well for the other guys.
Great stuff.
Oh,
Cool. Wow. Cool. Right, yeah, go for it. Right, who's next?
Next up is Sabala.
Sabala. Okay, so this fella in front of me, he is armed, correct? Melee weapons or ranged weapons?
Melee weapon.
Cool. Okay, so let's use two force points to cast Force Disarm on him. So please make a DC 13 Dex or Strength saving throw.
That. Ooh. Do I get the choice?
Yes, yeah, officially you do. The
I still
creature
lose.
chooses the ability to use. What was that? Sorry.
I still lose. So use this up.
Is it? She's just ripped the weapon out of his hand. Yes. Cool. For the
Where's
record.
the weapon? Is it like in your hands now? Or is it
So here is the blurb about it. Yeah, on a failed save, the creature takes 1d4 force damage, and the item is pulled to me. If you have a free hand, which I do, you catch the weapon.
Great. You are now in possession of a Trandoshan double blade.
Sweet.
And do a 1d4 damage for it.
Yes. Let me do. Oh.
But you have
Ju-
to set it.
Yeah. So it's 1d4, but do I add my power plus to that as well? So, like, you know, on, like, if you shoot somebody, it's 1d10 plus your dex modifier. When
No,
I'm
so
doing
you'll
this, is it
get-
1d4 plus my power modifier?
No, so that would be a specific class feature if it was. It would tell you that you can add your stat to the bonus.
Right, okay, that's cool. In that case, it's just 1d.
It's just broken his fingers anyway, so.
Yeah. There's a. Oh, come on. 1d. It doesn't help because obviously I'm recording things as well. Mine's lagging probably a little bit more than everybody else's. There we go. 3.
Alright, cool.
3 points of force damage, and now that I've got this Trandoshan thing in my hand, I'm going to use it to cast Saberstorm, and it's just going to circle me.
Oh wow.
Here's your weapon. Fuck you, it's mine now.
Yep. Officially. Oh, officially I can attack him with it, but then no, I'd rather use it as the AC boost. So, yeah, I am just doing that, using his weapon to protect me from him.
Great stuff. Cool. Who's next then?
That goes to Trask. I'd like to point out the 4 guys aiming at me still do have their weapons.
Right, so you just sort of hear Trask sort of hiss and crack his neck, and he takes up his blaster, seeing that he can't really hit you that well. He decides to. He's going to hold his action for now.
Okay. That goes to these guards then. Warriors.
Right, good stuff. So, Jared, as you're the closest in the faces, despite the little explosions you sort of got around you, you watch as the scales start to just sort of mold back over again. Where the wound was, it's healed.
Oh shit. Okay.
And same for you, Savannah. Despite all the damage that you've caused that Trandoshan, you see him just click and crack his fingers back into place, and we just ripped the weapon out of his hand.
Shit.
Okay.
And right, the Trandoshan's going to have a pocket use there.
Have they not noticed the fire?
That's good. It's not after 21 of them. There's 15 hit.
15 is my armor class.
Defender wins. Alright, next one.
Thank God.
15, Defender wins. Natural 20 again.
Oh, lucky.
13. That one hit. No. No, sorry, yeah, 13. So, yeah, no, they all miss again.
Oh my God, I'm so glad I did.
and he's going to go and take on Peeper's. He's going to try and break out Peeper's throat.
Sweet.
So, natural one.
It does not hit.
Yeah, no, he drops his claws.
Because it was a nat one. Can Peeps have a go at him?
Top of the round, or whoever next.
That would be cool.
Okay, so I can somewhat hear and see you guys have got it handled. You don't, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna move here, and I'm gonna try and figure out what's what. Okay, cool. Yep. So I'm gonna leave Sybil there for now. So with Peepers being a medium beast, can he pick up this guy? Obviously, Peeps can't fly. Can I pick him up and take him out of the field and drop him somewhere?
No, because he's also medium-sized.
That'd be so cool. Okay, he's just gonna attack. Peeps is not all too clever, bless him.
Oh, sorry. Quick on my movement a second ago. How close would I need to be to give Peepers pack tactics?
You're 5 feet of the enemy.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Yeah. Okay, 9. Oh shit! No, sorry, it was 9. Ignore the second.
Okay.
9 to the
So is that the full attack bonus?
Sorry.
So it's full attack bonus, was it? I think it was.
That wasn't to attack. No, ignore the 17. I didn't mean to click that. It was 9 to attack, but he didn't. He didn't do anything.
No.
It doesn't hit.
No.
So with his movement, I don't think that's going to do much. In fact, I'm going to leave him just because Sabila can have a clear shot. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
I'm going to use my action to disengage. And jump back into the room. Let's see, one. Hang on a minute, if I leave this up there, I just want to measure this. Because I can move 40 feet, so. Am I there? Ish? Yeah. Oh my. Where's my character? Is he here? Let's see.
He's basically in that square, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to go like. Oh my.
Okay, that's all fine.
Oh yeah, I can easily get up to there. I'm going to try and disengage my action to disengage, and then I'm going to get up to try and be close to you.
Are you looking that door behind you, or are you leaving it to Durza?
I'm leaving it.
Okay.
I think. Yeah, sure. And I think that's it. Like my. Yeah. I'm literally just use my action. My bonus action isn't very useful right now. So I think I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna threaten this beast. And then it goes to Derek. So, yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
I will move just inside of shut the door behind me and have my blaster pointed at it so as soon as they open it.
Okay, cool.
I'll blast them.
So that goes to Sabala time.
Cool. Sabala's feeling fairly confident now. She's ripped this guy's weapon off her, has it as defense. Her friend Peepers is there. So she's just gonna stand around, give a little sing. I'm a little teapot, bloody uncut. This is my handle, this is my butt. And as she says that, she's gonna turn around and do turbulence.
Amazing.
Brilliant stuff.
Turbulence dexterity save
Yeah,
DC
he failed
30.
as well, so
Sweet. In fairness, that's only done 2 force damage as he's failed. But he, what did he say? Yeah, that's it. Just took two force damage there.
He's disgusted. And he looks at you with an almost flirtatious look.
Then I'm gonna do 2 more force points for bonus action for feedback and say once again, get the fuck away from my friends! DC 13 intelligence, please.
Yeah, fail.
Cool. So 1d4 psychic damage, so 2 psychic damage, and disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
Cool. Nice.
Peepers already has pack tactics because of Zerod, is that right?
Yep.
Cool. Then Sabala is gonna stay put.
You're learning the ancient art of being a coward.
I believe the word is squishy spellcaster.
Yes.
I
Okay.
like that commoner. So that goes to Trask's turn.
Okay, cool. Trask is going to. He's going to back up. He's going to go there. And.
See a massive fire.
Yeah, it's going to start seeing fire definitely. Peepers. Not Peepers.
Sybil.
Sybil. Can you roll stealth check for me?
Shit.
That +7, no.
Yeah, but I have been 13.
He spots you. You see.
No!
For infrared vision, he sees a cute little furry fucking bright orange thing on the ground. He goes, lunch.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, the enemy's movement fast across you. Does 11 hit?
Ha, no.
Does 22 hit?
Haha, yeah.
Great stuff. Okay, let me get the big dice.
Oh,
That's a good guy. Yeah.
I have the lowest HP.
Take 13 points of damage.
Guys, I'm gonna die.
Is there any way you can tell Peepers to tell Sabala that?
Yeah, this is what I was gonna ask as well. So does the holocam, does it work both ways?
Yeah,
So
just
can
the camera.
Fuck. Okay, no, it's okay. It's okay. She can take this.
Cool. 2 seconds. Sybil's at the top of the round, isn't she?
Yes, she is.
Cool, I'm popping to the bathroom. Excuse me.
Okay, all I'm going to do. Oh no, it's the other soldiers, isn't it? Yeah. Sorry. Go.
So it's the generation turns, is it?
Yeah.
Cool. This one's going to step inside the room. Jozo, do you want to take a shot?
Yeah, I'll take the shot.
Which one are you attacking? The first one down here?
Yeah, whichever one opens the door first.
Yeah, then, okay, cool.
17?
Yeah, that hits.
Oop, nope.
Alright, who's there? Oh, it's the tradition warriors now.
There you go.
Dozo, that one's going to attack you.
Try me, Tom.
He's going to drop his weapon. He attempts to, stab you, and just tosses his weapon past you.
That's what I thought.
And the others can't do anything, so they're going to back up. Cool. Right, What the rest of you? What's happening next? Who's next?
Oh,
Did this guy take his attack?
Oh, he hasn't yet. No.
Cool. Remember, it's with disadvantage.
Yeah, he's going to slash at Peepers. Does oh, it's disadvantage, isn't it?
hmm
I take it 8 doesn't hit.
Does not, I'm afraid.
Oh, that's a shame. Cool. Yeah.
Cool. Top of the round.
Yes, it was then.
Okay, right. So here, well, where's the pointer? If I can get here, will this add any cover? Because of that weird blocky thing. So if she hides here.
I mean, as long as you break line of sight, that it's sort of the underside of the ship that I would consider as difficult terrain, and he wouldn't be able to shoot clearly through it. So he's going to sort of get you from where he is now. But if you were to go any further along, he would be able to get a clear shot on you.
So so if she did go here, do you mean, or do you mean under the ship?
If you went under the ship, he wouldn't be able to get a clear shot on you. But likewise, if you got up to like the crates or whatever,
Yeah.
he would have a clear shot on you, but you would at least have a lot of cover.
Okay, that's fine. So I am going to hide here, directly under the ship.
Cool, that's fine.
So that's just a little bit of movement. So I'm actually going to do a thing. I'm going to use Sikkim, which is my action. So basically, oh wait, no, that's fine. So Peepers can do 2 attacks on Big Boy here.
Okay, cool.
Yep. So Sikkim. Okay. So does 18 hit?
Yes, it does.
Excellent. I forgot. Sam, remember attack again?
Attack with advantage, by the way.
1d8 plus 3. Oh, sorry. What?
It's with advantage because I'm next to you.
Oh, of course it is. Tactics. Right, let me see. Sorry. No, 11. That's fine.
And then it's 1d8
Yeah, 1d8 plus 3.
plus your 1d6 for that maneuver.
I'm so glad you remember.
Hey, someone remembers the
Yeah.
What was it? 1d8 plus 1. I've got plus 3. 15. And we get another hit.
Yeah, with advantage.
Yeah, with advantage.
Yeah, you roll the fuck out of that little boy.
Oh yeah. So 14, does that hit?
Fender wins.
Okay, cool. And Peepers is very happy at this point. Yeah.
Even though you just got shot.
That's okay.
Fine. Okay. Alright, so 0 turn. I'm a whap. Yep. I'm gonna
Every day a weapon.
make a surprise move and whap this guy in the face.
I haven't taken a turn.
Oops.
I didn't go between Durzo and Sybil.
Oh, sorry, hang on a minute. I didn't mean to roll that, but whatever. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
I haven't had my turn yet.
Because
No,
alright,
no,
the first game was keeping yours.
Hasn't reacted. He shot with a reaction on the guard's turn.
Yeah, that wasn't a turn, and then it was the guard's turn.
Right. Okay, that's why I'm just out of. I'm thinking of getting I've got some clothes pegs and just getting a stick and just using that as like a little initiative tracker because that would be helpful for me as well.
Okay, clever idea.
I mean, yeah, there's an initiative tracker on D20, but on Roll20, which is pretty good.
Yeah, I can try.
And there's so yeah, 18 to hit with my stick, with my whap.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, it's whap. Well, 5.
Every little helps.
He's still standing?
He's still standing and he's
He's
bleeding.
still standing.
Breathing. Alright, I'm gonna use my offhand attack and punch him in the face.
Go on.
Yeah, I'm attack. Damn it. No.
No, that does not hit.
Not so much. Okay.
So just cuff off and there's all the cuff across the back of the head.
God, this guy's got a lot of head. Okay, yeah, that gives Bruiser's turn.
I'm gonna shoot the guy in front of me.
Great stuff, go for it.
26
Nice.
Yeah, that hits.
for 8 damage.
Just that. Okay, cool. Yep. No, hang on. More damage than that. Cool. Yep.
That's what I like to hear.
Right. Next turn.
Okay, next is Sabala.
Sabala, this guy here, looking like he's about to die.
He looks very bloody, but as it's quite infamous for Trandoshans, they do heal every so often.
Right. Okay. You know what? I am gonna trust the Peepers and Zerod have this, and I'm gonna step out here, keeping my weapon within 5 feet of me. And I am gonna look at these guys. Now, do I have clear line of sight to this guy as well?
Yeah.
And are they both within 5 feet of each other? Fantastic. I'm going to look at both of them and say, "You guys are poo-poo heads!" and cast Turbulence. Can both of them please make dexterity saving throw? Just as it is. It's 13.
13 is it?
Yep.
One gets 13, the other one saves.
Cool. So the one who doesn't save takes 3 points of force damage. The one who does save takes half that.
So 2.
Sweet. And then, you know what? Just for good measure, we are going to throw in. We're going to use Quicken Power, so we can do it again. We're going to do Turbulence again. So 2 more DC 13 Dex saves, please.
Okay. Fail. Fail.
Both of them take 3 points of force damage.
Cool. Right, who's up next?
That goes to Trask.
Trask. Cool. Cool. He starts trying to peek under the ship. Here, mousy, mousy, mousy.
Oh.
He starts sort of licking his sort of scaly lips, looking around, trying to get a clear line of sight on Sybil. He's going to try and take a pot shot at you with disadvantage.
Guys, if I get hit, I'm done.
Does 12 hit?
No, it doesn't.
Second attack. Nope. Natural 1 is Blast Carbine jams.
Can he not shoot?
Cool. As I have, like, I kind of see that. Would I be aware that somebody is now shooting at my fluffy friend Sybil?
You would be aware of it. You probably hear the sound.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to, like, direct, like, know where it's from. You're guessing it would be from Trask because he's doing all the firearms.
It's more about, am I aware that Sybil needs some backup?
Possibly.
Okay. Cool.
So, who's up next?
That goes to Guard.
Oh, guards, cool. Right, so this one is going to ignore Sabala. It's going to go straight in here. This one, on the hand. Cool.
Bring it, bitch.
Right, so guard here is going to take a pop at Peepers.
Mhm.
You still have disadvantage?
No. No.
Okay, cool. Does 12 hit?
No.
Cool. The one next to Zero is going to take a pop at Zero. Natural 20.
Oh.
Okay, so the way I do this, I'll do the same as we've got double the dice. 15 points of damage.
Okay, I'm alive.
And then the other one with does does 14 hit.
No.
Cool. And the one with Sabana is going to take a hit. Does 15 hit.
15 is my armor class.
Defender wins.
Sweet.
Cool. That's that done.
Thank you, Saberstorm.
I think it's my turn now, isn't it? Top of the round.
Yep.
Who has the stim packs, by the way?
You did, didn't you? You picked them up.
Fuck yes. Can I please use a stim pack on myself?
You can.
Is that an action?
Yeah, be an action.
Okay, that's fine.
So 2d4 plus 2.
Roll 2d4 plus 2. 5 points of damage, so I'm up to 10. That's okay, I'm no longer critical. Right, I am also going to move here. I'm still under the ship.
Oh, sorry, I've got to mention Zero. Can you roll D100 for me?
D100. Oh, okay. That's unusual and potentially very scary. 66.
So, hold on, let me just consult my critical injury table.
Did you just say critical injuries?
Yep.
Shit.
The monk has been crippled, so he can't do monk shit anymore. Great.
Seriously, Sam, it's
You
fine.
are quite fine. So, the conviction hit you with the blunt end of his blade, knocking your senses.
Okay.
So, you have disadvantage on all perception or sensory checks until you have a short rest.
Okay.
That's not too bad.
I'm a little bit dazed. Alright.
Send you my DM screen for when we do it in person.
Nice.
I lost track. You did what?
So Sybil,
Yeah.
turn.
So now it's Cooper's turn.
Yep.
And as a reaction from Sybil, I'm going to use targeted strike. So it's when an ally makes an attack against a creature, which people's will. I'm going to expend a superiority die, which is, I think it's 1d6.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean that.
Attack, and then if it hits, add to the damage roll as well. And I've got advantage. So.
Yeah.
And it'll be this guy in front of me.
Sure, go for it.
Roll 1d3 plus.
He gets the advantage as well, remember?
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
So if you get the crit.
Yep. Oh, I've not even added the other thing. Oh, no. Okay, that's fine. So, okay. So what's my damage? I think. So it's 1d8. Sorry. Roll.
Right.
1d8.
Plus 3 plus 1d6.
Yep. Plus 1d6. Plus. What?
You said put 47.
Sorry about that. Sorry.
Yeah, it's roll again.
Yeah. 1d8 plus 1d6, wasn't it? Was it? 1d6.
1d8 plus 3.
Yeah. It's okay. 9 points of damage. It's okay.
49 points of damage.
That foundation is looking pretty fucked.
Cool. Excellent. That's the end of me and Peepers then.
Okay. My turn. I'm starting to feel a withdrawal here, guys.
I did say some of these encounters would be difficult.
I need to address the group and just shout, like, I'm gonna give the game away, but I just like, do we run? I'm pretty fucked right now.
I'm not going anywhere without Sybil.
I'm just gonna wave at you from under the ship.
I think I don't want to run off without you guys, but
I was gonna.
yeah. I mean, we've almost taken out one. It's not looking good. So I'm going to attack this guy with my stick. Wow.
Go on. Come on. Roll high.
Yeah. That's right.
Oh yeah, that is okay.
Yeah. Roll damage.
8 points damage.
How do you want to do this?
Hey!
I want to like jab him really suddenly right in the temple. So just like you hear this horrible like crunching sound of a skull cracking, and as he like, well, I'm assuming collapses. I just sort of I'm still looking to my allies, like turning to face the one with me, but I'm like,
Help me.
it's not such a cool moment when you're like killing a guy, but also like I need to run away. So yeah, I'm gonna whack that guy and like and just sort of yell, retreating. And I'm gonna use my last focus point to. I've got 2 options here. I'm gonna use my last focus point to step of the wind, use disengage as a bonus action, and bugger off. So disengage and just basically using my full 40 foot of movement to run anyway out of the building.
Okay.
So I guess
Alright, we'll just say you're out of the building then.
I'm moving off map. Yeah, I'm just 40 foot, looking it down the street.
You booked it, go on.
I feel like my most proud. I don't want to be the first one to run away, but I'm really hurt. And I killed the guy, so you know I did something. That's gonna be the end of my turn. So it'll be Zerod next. No, not Zerod. So then there's a.
I'll start by shooting the guy in front of me again. 14.
Cool. Defender wins.
And I will. I take it I've seen Zerod run past me.
You could have heard him just like step and just fucking gone.
Yeah, I was like, I'll get out of here. I go. I suggest you retreat.
What I'll do then is I'll take.
When did you damage? Yes, 4 days.
I'll take a 5 foot step back to slowly start covering retreat.
Okay, cool.
Step inside the door. And that'll be me.
Okay.
Okay, so that's Sabala.
Cool. Sabala is going to use force push on this guy in front of her, which is a DC 13 strength save.
Fail.
Fantastic. She just goes, get the fuck out of my way, and she's going to throw him basically into this wall here.
Bang it. Damage. Takes 5 points of damage.
Sweet.
Nice.
And then she's going to use her 30 foot of movement. Oh, not to go there at all.
Into the wall.
Into the wall, no. she's going to use her 30 foot of movement to go as close to Sybil as she can get, which is going to be there. Now, unfortunately, my weapon can only move 10 foot, so that goes there. Let's move him because he's been smacked into that wall, and it's moved there. And because of the distance, my AC is back. Cool. I hope you understand what I'm sacrificing for you, Sybil.
I'm just gonna cry and then grab your ankle from under, like thank you, because I'm too scared to get out.
It goes to Trask's turn.
Cool. Trask is going to continue his little circle around the ship. So 30.
Oh shit.
Oh, dear.
There.
Yeah.
Bunny. And sees you and goes, ooh, bigger meat. He's going to take another empowered shot.
Oh wait, hold on. Oh, damn it. Oh, I thought I could use the tactics.
Sorry, who's it aiming at?
You, Svala.
Okay, so that was 15.
16.
16, yeah, that hits. Does he shoot with an energy or an ion weapon?
It is kinetic. Actually, I don't think it's kinetic. Hold on. Let me check. Nope, it's energy.
Fantastic. I'd like to use my reaction to cast Saber Reflect with the Vibro Claws that I have on my hand and just try and bat this thing away from my face.
Oh,
It's only 1d6, so it's not going to do a lot.
I've got to deflect 15 points.
nice.
9 points of damage.
9. It's better than 15.
You can take another shot there. Does 16 hits again?
Does Bala again? What the hell? Leave me alone.
Sorry. 11 points of damage.
Sybil, it's a good job I'm like you've got more like health packs and stuff, right? Because
Yeah.
I'd be fucked.
Yeah. Okay, that's okay. We can figure this out.
It's the guard's turn.
Wait, does Sabala have any movement left?
No, Sabala did all of her movement in her go to try and close the gap to you because you've only got 25 foot.
Okay. It's Carl's turn, is it?
Yeah.
Right, he's going to move in there. He's going to move in there. This one by a Saber Storm weapon.
Yeah.
Does he get like a disadvantage to move?
Let's have a look. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Sorry, 2 seconds. Your weapon moves with you. It's only if I want to move it to a separate away from me, it's 10 foot. So actually, that weapon's been with me the whole time, which puts my AC back up to 15, which, if I use Force Shield, puts my AC up to 18.
I'll allow it.
Yay!
Thank you. Do.
Clutch.
That just means when you're like last minute, you're like if,
You're in a clutch.
yeah, like in a, I'll explain it.
Yeah. So no, he gets no. I don't think. Move a weapon, attack a creature. No. Anytime you end this feature. No, sir. Even if they were close to it, they don't get any disadvantages.
That's fine. Move in there. and he's going to take a swing at Peepers. So Peepers does 21 hit.
It definitely, absolutely does.
Great stuff. Just 9 points of damage.
That's fine. Yeah, we can take that.
Dozo. Right, both of them are trying to attack you. Well, that fucking misses. 20 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
11 points of damage. Okay, next up.
Next up is Sybil.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna look at Sabala. What is Sabala? What do?
So, Sabala has full health because of Saberstorm, so she is
That's
literally
about
here
it,
to
yeah.
cover your escape.
Okay. So if I can dash again, oh, where is it? I could hopefully, I can get out. Maybe I could get to like here at 50 foot.
Would, if Sybil were to jump up on Sabala's shoulder, what would happen
You
there?
can carry her, she's a small creature.
Would she benefit from the +3 to AC that Saberstorm provides?
Theoretically, because it's an area effect, isn't it?
Pretty much, so long as I'm within 5 feet of that weapon, which is why I've given myself the
Does it
glow.
specifically say it affects you or anyone within that?
That's a good question. Let's have a look.
Don't worry about it too much. I'll
Yeah.
generally for now saying that you will get the benefit, but just check it out later.
Oh, great. So I'm gonna run up Sabala's back.
I'm just going to
No.
put you guys together now.
You gain the following benefits, it says, so it will just be for me.
Right, you guys now group together.
Nice.
So
Maybe jump into his arms. Barrel.
yeah. And I guess we'll wait to run, I suppose. I mean, there's not much else I can do. And then if it's Peepers' turn, I'm just gonna be like, get out! Because, you know, and he'll run as well, I guess. I don't know, I might be fucking this up and I'm really sorry if I am. But Peepers is out, he's done, he's out.
Cool.
Well, Peepers is dead?
No, out of the arena.
Oh, right, yeah, I can scroll down. There we go.
Yeah, I guess that's us.
Okay. My turn. I'm looking for somewhere relatively safe as I keep running and trying to I'm looking back and trying to make sure like some people are following me. So far, I've only seen like a flying panther cat thing, but I'm hoping that means the rest are following.
Cool. So,
I think it's Dozo's turn.
Both of those guys are within 5 feet of me, aren't they?
yes.
In that case, I'm going to use electrical burst.
I'm not surrounded, I'm just in a target-rich environment.
Yeah.
DC 12 con save, please.
Fail. Fail.
They both take 1d6 lightning damage.
Cool, do you want to roll the d6?
Zap.
Come on. 4.
Okay.
Nice.
And then I'll take another 5 foot step.
Cool.
Just outside.
Yeah, that's fine. Right, next up.
That would be Zavala again.
Sweet. Cool. So I'm going to use my movements. First of all, how far do I want to? How far can I go? Right, we're going to go there. Oh, crap. So, okay, so that's my movement to get me over there. But whilst before we do move, I'm going to look at that funky Trask guy in front of us and say, I very much like your gun. And I'm going to cast Force Disarm. And I'm going to use 3
God.
force points so he has disadvantage to try and hold on to it as well.
That would be amazing if you did use
Now,
that.
what's the save?
13.
What type of save is it?
Dex or Strength, his choice.
He saves on both.
Ah, God damn it.
Lame.
Okay, well then we just use the rest of our movement. And that was with disadvantage, just throwing that out there?
Yeah, he mostly rolls a 12.
Shit,
Strength
okay.
5.
So yeah, then they're running down that way, and I no longer have Force Shield active, because that's the end of my turn.
Cool, so you out of spaceport now?
No, we're like, yeah, we're right in the, we're on the way out.
You decided to use your action to try and grab his gun.
Yeah.
Fair. I'm not questioning it. It's Trask's turn, by the way.
Trask is going to turn around here, and he's going to take one last shot at Savala. He's going to use his special ability again. So, possibly by chance, possibly by the fact that maybe your pull did something to the internals of the gun. The whole fucking blast coming inside his hand as he pulls the trigger on it.
Nice. Well, it's a good job I didn't get that. I don't want a faulty gun.
You just the last thing you see of Trask is he's hit the side of his ship and he just kind of flopped on the ground. There's this bit of pool of blood coming around.
Oh, wow.
Interesting.
Wait,
Interesting.
he's dead. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna whisper into Sabala's ears. Should we go take the guns?
I'm just thinking we should just take this fucking ship now.
Wait, I found something out.
Oh, what did you find out?
It's stuck. The ship is stuck. We cannot take it. It's clamped.
Oh,
And the
fuck.
only way to remove it is by going to the space station. That's where it's controlled. And there's a tracking beacon on it.
Oh my god, what a pain in the ass. Right, I reckon we should just get the fuck out of Dodge then.
Yep.
Okay, then it goes to the guard's turn if Trask is unconscious on the floor.
So, having heard the explosion, they sort of mark themselves and they use a full movement, ignoring Savala, to run over to Trask.
Okay.
Do we kill them?
What are you guys doing, buddy?
Kill them.
Yeah, there's a secondary explosion, they all die.
Not that much of GM. Yeah, no, to be fair, he rolled a fail. I did then roll a crit fumble for him, and it's exploding up the fucking weapon is what happened. So he took a lot of damage.
Cool.
So you're free to leave.
Sabala will take the opportunity to leave.
Cool. Going back to my shooter then, you guys.
Mhm.
Where do you want to go from here?
We need to find somewhere to sleep and hide and sleep.
Yeah, my fur's all brown now, and I'm sad and scared.
We need to. If we're going to take that ship, obviously we've kind of lost the element of surprise now, which isn't great. But we need to. You said there were things about that ship, so maybe we need to go back and strategize.
I think so. And I'm trying to wipe a tear out away because I'm really scared, and I'm really grateful to Sabala, and I'm overwhelmed.
I don't know where we can hide.
The bar? Can we not go back to the bar?
I
The
don't
bar?
think we were welcome back there. Oh, I know so.
I'm almost there.
I know somewhere that we can hide, where we can go, where there's probably a bed, and definitely no one's going to be snooping around there.
Go on.
That junk guy who Durzo got killed.
Why is there not a bunch of looters there? Yeah, sure.
Like, well, I mean, he's gonna have a house, right?
Yeah.
He's gotta live somewhere, so I say we try and figure out where that is and just take that house and squat there for a little bit.
I agree. Before we go, can I leave people circling secretly to see if Trask is dead or not? Because I hope he is.
So, Peepers, it's fairly easy to see what's happened. Trask is alive. He has been stood back up by his guards, but like you can see that he's got a very hefty chest and face wound, so much so that his jaw had basically been ripped off.
Oh.
It was hanging by the time Peepers looks over. You can see him look up, grabs his jaw,
Oh god.
sticks it back in, and starts to heal again.
Oh, damn. Okay.
He'll remember that.
Oh, he will.
We made an enemy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a nemesis now.
Now, I just want to confirm we are here, yes?
You just left it, yeah.
We
You are up here, yeah.
yes. Okay, okay. I say, if we head back to the junk shop, try and figure out where this guy lives, and then squat in his house.
I agree.
Or even squat in the shop if nobody's there, but I don't know.
Foot traffic though in the shop.
True.
In case.
Well, we'll say that it's fairly late in the evening at this point. You're able to traverse the street fairly unimpeded and unnoticed. You make your way back to the junk shop, and that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Cool, cool, cool.